that was a different intro. I hit the wrong button.
I am so confused. What have you done?
I am too. I was also
What have you
confused. I was like,
done?
wait, this doesn't sound like the music that
Oh my
we were
goodness. Hi, and welcome back to the best thing you watched this week. Filled with technical genius from Chris from Movies and Munchies, and myself, Ruben from the Rude Tuesday, who never has any tech difficulties, just saying. Ever.
We are 100% professional and glitch free.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining us on the audio. I hope our audio isn't peaking, or when I speak louder, it doesn't distort. You are most welcome in joining us with the audio. Those that are joining us live, hello, hello, hello. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, good night. So, what are we doing this week, Chris?
Well, we'll talk about things. We'll chat with the audience a lot because that is the whole reason for this. I mean, this is, we'll talk about stuff that we watched, what everybody else watched. We'll probably get into arguments over food.
Probably.
I have munchies.
Oh
Um,
dear.
and it's not cheating this time. None of them am I really looking forward to trying. So, and
Okay.
so everybody's going to get to choose which one I eat today, but sight unseen. So we will do that.
A little bit of housekeeping.
Yes.
Last week, I noticed there was a comment on your YouTube playback saying you guys talk too much. You need to do more reviews. So anyway, about food.
I love it. That's what our reviews are for. This is just fun. I mean, we talk about our stuff, but you know what? We're here for everybody that's live. I mean,
Yes.
this is our chance to chat with all our friends from across the world, and it's
Exactly. This is,
outstanding.
we don't have money to get everybody together all the time, but we do it now, live. So
Yeah.
happy Hanukkah, happy Easter, and Jack Daniels and no bourbon and Coke. Let's go.
I don't think it's Hanukkah. I think that's the wrong Passover. I don't know.
Yeah, no, but that was a joke.
Okay.
That was a joke, Chris.
It's too early for me, man.
It was a Chris. It was a joke. God damn it.
Fine. Oh. Hey, since we're doing housekeeping and talking about food, we have a Patreon. No, we do also, but we have a Discord that one of our lovely listeners, Crochet While and Listen, has set up. You can see it on the screen. It is linked in the description below because that's where you can actually click on it and join that. All sorts of discussions happen there.
Oh yeah,
A whole
it's a
bunch of
lively
different
bunch.
threads in there. And also, if you're just looking for something that's like, what's coming up in the next couple of months that I may want to watch, you're more than taken care of. There was a ridiculously long list broken out by series and movies and date, and it's wonderful. And we always put the caveat that, hey, dates are subject to change because we don't control those. So when it's put up, that's the information we have, and there you go. Like I was saying, we do have a Patreon, and that is patreon.com/the bearded ones. That link is also in the description. We have 110 videos now, Ruben, something like that.
Good Lord, who knows? We have a lot.
It's ridiculous. But it's £1 if you want to just get access to every single video. So it's very low entry point there. For all of us Americans, that could be $76 at this point because the value of the dollar keeps dropping. We don't know. It's probably
$9 for your 6 eggs.
Yeah, exactly. $1.30. Yeah, but hey, the White House is doing 30,000 real eggs as a for their Easter egg hunt tomorrow. So, nothing like being tone deaf. But yeah, no, I know. Yeah. We have a free tier where you can, see a couple of things outside the paywall. And then we have other tiers that allow you to request things. So we invite you to check that out. We love our community there also, and we love what we get to do. Right now, we are currently working through Deadwood.
Mhm.
We're on season 2. We still have season 3 and a movie to do. And we are also working our way through the Mission Impossible series leading up to Dead Reckoning. We only have 2 left to discuss before we hit that. So I'm excited for that as well. But anyway, patreon.com. Check that out. Ruben, did I miss anything?
I don't think so. You said Discord, which is the bearded ones. You said the Patreon, which is the bearded ones. And you said what we sort of do here.
Okay.
So welcome. Let's say hello to everybody.
Okay. Let me write down the time
Who's
code.
in the house?
Uh, let's see here. We've got Leo the short guy. Hey, hey. Party time and movie time, and you're here for it, and we love it. Oh, Lee. Hey there. Happy
Hey, Lee.
Saturday. Best thing you watched this week: Sinners and Warfare and Last of Us season 2, episode 1, and now you're looking forward to Andor season 2.
You and me, we're on the same page there. Yeah.
I am I have not had the opportunity to see Warfare yet, so I can't wait to hear what Ruben has to say about that, but it looks phenomenal, like just the different type of storytelling. So,
I mean, you love horror, right, Chris?
yeah,
It's a horror.
I'm sure it is because it's told from the perspective of the
They're memories. That's the story. Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, just kidding. You was popping or what's popping? I don't understand.
What's
I'm
popping, y'all? In it, blood. Yeah.
Pop and Lock, you know? Oh, nobody knows that one. Ruben might know that. You know Pop and Lock? Yeah, there you
Like,
go.
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
trying.
Naket, good day with
It's a busy bee.
yeah, that's what it is. All right. I love the emojis. Oh, and just
Hey,
getting
Chris.
as early. So, yes.
Zub, 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 splat.
Splat. Is that I don't know what that is. Is
It's
that
a
the
bee
emoji?
flying backwards.
No. Nice, nice. Oh gosh. Just getting is early. So hey, well good.
Hey,
We're thankful for
I'm ready as well, so you know.
exactly. Oh, hey Crochet Wow and listen, happy Saturday to you. We are glad that you're here. Um, AJ is also joining us. AJ is also one of the keepers of the Discord that has been like filling in a lot of upcoming stuff and all the information too. So between them and Crochet a while and listen, they are getting just that Discord is packed with
Loads.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Class is now in session. What's on the syllabus today? Food, as always, you know, some discussion of what is appropriate as food and what things are not appropriate as food, as determined by me. Um,
He.
you know, general nonsense, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sagnik, hey there,
Hey,
welcome.
Sagnik. Pramnamik. Sagnik Pramnik. Pramnik. I'm trying to do an Indian accent. I shouldn't be doing that. I should just try and say the name. But when
Yes.
you say an Indian name, phonetically, your brain wants to try
Mm,
and say it like it would sound in the specific culture. I don't think I'm being culturist. I'm trying to be authentic. We'll go with that.
we'll go with that. Okay. Shiny's here.
What's that? Can I go on?
You okay there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Like went really high.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just give my body.
Amy. Amy's here. Um, Hey, this week was 5 months long for you. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That sounds miserable.
Did feel like a long week though. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, January was that way also, and I think February was too. Oh,
Just every month is long for you.
Not March. March wasn't for whatever reason. I don't know.
Okay.
And now it's getting. It was, dude. It was the forecast on the phone, so you
Mm,
take that for what it is. Um, Said that yesterday was going to be like 80 degrees.
mm.
When I woke up, oh, and sunny, by the way, sunny. When I woke up, it was gray and overcast and cool. And I was like, yes,
Woo!
this is awesome. And then by noon, it was freaking sunny and hot and zero clouds anywhere. I'm,
It was raining yesterday. Yeah.
you suck.
I was like, I walked out and I was like, huh, all right.
Oh,
Miserable weather. Chris would love this.
I would love this. Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. Wow. Oh, crochet a while and listen. The best thing she watched this week, Dr. Stone, The Pit season one, 10 out of 5. All the feels. All the
All
feels.
of the feels. See,
Nice.
there's nobody that said the pit isn't excellent.
I'm gonna be that one person. I'm gonna watch it and tank it on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm gonna say this is poo.
Just because you want to see the world burn.
Yeah, there was one person. I don't know what the Rotten Tomato score right now is for
Mm.
Sinners, but there was one person who had marked it as rotten, and you're like, what didn't? What was? What? And
Oh my gosh, I so want to talk about Sinners.
I do too. We'll get there in just a minute. Y- Sinners now has the highest cinema score for a horror movie ever. Speaking of Sinners, wow, it has an A. That's wow.
Yep. Yep.
Previously highest was A minus for The Conjuring, Get Out, and A Quiet Place Part Two. No Hereditary. What's wrong with people? Ooh, get your tickets for Tuesday in Dolby. That is going to be amazing because of the sound design and the score. Hmm.
I left the cinema. As I left the cinema, like as I was walking out um, down the steps, because I was sitting midway, phone out, Spotify, Sinners playlist
Nice.
locked in. It's like, oh,
Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh, let's see. From what AJ has heard of Sinners, Ryan Coogler has made something soulful and unforgettable. It's one of their favorite movies of the decade, and Oscar buzz is starting to build up. Yeah, it is. It's a powerful movie. So, yeah,
it's
97%.
different as well. That's what I like. It's different.
Yes. 98% Rotten Tomatoes for critics, 97%
Holy crap,
audience.
man. I will say that if anybody was still had hope of going into spoiler free and you like to watch a couple of reviews, Jeremy Jans, as much as I love the dude, spoils the big thing right at the beginning of his review.
Yes, he
Like
did.
the second trailer did. The
Yes.
first trailer is still fine. Second trailer, nah. So in my review, I was very careful with what I put, what stills. I used a few little clips, but I was like, not putting that in there. That's a spoiler. Just certain characters that I wanted to show while I was talking about those moments. But
Hmm. Yeah,
good lord,
exactly.
like,
Because
come on, man.
if you haven't seen it, if you haven't seen the trailer, if you've specifically stayed away from it,
Yeah,
it just
the big reveal is fantastic, and yeah. Uh, so I messaged you this week, Chris, where I said, "Oops, I've broken embargo for Wheel of Time." Like the last episode, didn't realize it. I obviously read it wrong. I'd even checked with the PR company and asking them, and they were like, "This is the go here. This is where the episode." And I went there, and it said like, and I was like, "I'm fine," but apparently they had embargoes for the synopsises of each episode, so even the PR people were confused about what was allowed when it was allowed. Anyway, so they like I got this. I mean, it wasn't showed. It was just like, hey, there's some buzz about your review being out now. Could you just please take this down until then? And I replied, so sorry, hate, you know, not doing embargoes. I understand. And I said, reschedule for Thursday. Cool. Literally midday Thursday, when the last episode is out, Amazon Prime released this clip of one of the pivotal scenes of one of the main characters from the book meeting another character that it just like completely, and it doesn't try to hide it. It's in the thumbnail, everything. I was like, what bullcrap is this? Calling me out and you're just showing them the best bit. I
Yeah.
was like, what the? Yeah, but I saw an interview with Ali Plum. He's one of the best British interviewers here for whoever. He's just so charismatic. Love how he gets people to really talk about stuff that you don't hear. You know that when they're doing press stuff, they do like thousands of these things around the world for whatever film. I saw one with Haley Atwell talking about Sinners
Haley Atwell,
and
Haley Steinfeld.
Haley Steinfeld. Sorry, Haley
Oh,
Steinfeld. Talking about Sinners, but one of the questions that she was asked from an audience member, I think, said that they don't like trailers and they think that trailers should be banned. And she was like, "Well, that's a strong position." And she said, "Well, a lot of thought goes into trailers. You know, every frame they look at, what to put in." And I was like, I do wonder if actors and directors are really out of touch because she's saying this, but she must know what's in the trailer.
but
Is
see,
that okay to show?
but see, she's also part of the cast, so she's
True. So
written.
she wants to promote the movie for sure. Yeah.
Well, and she knows what the movie's about. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? She does. She's not approaching it, and she was probably even told up front, "This is what
Yeah.
the movie's about," and that
Yeah.
so then she could decide, "Oh yes, I would love to read the script. No, I don't. Whatever." But for those of us that want to go in and just be
Because it's a
surprised,
real
well,
issue now.
it really
The
is.
amount because I managed to watch two films this week, and both films had trailers in them for films that I want to see, but a lot of those trailers had major plot points. I was like, I don't. The art, the subtle art of getting you to go
Hmm.
to be excited about it, but then not thinking like, have I seen all the best moments now? A
There
lot
are,
of that. I said in my review, I was my expectation of these two movies I watched. I went in with like lowered expectations because that's how I walk into every film now. My expectations are low because
because you've already seen
films are just not meeting that. The scripts are bad. The movies, the big budget crap, that's
yeah.
being churned out week on.
The, well, I think that's why, like some of the indie movies, that's
Yep.
they're forced to be
That.
more creative,
Yep.
and they're doing it. That's the other part.
Oh, they are. Like it's like I want to make this a career, so I need to review the stuff that's popular. But I also want to enjoy what I review, which isn't the stuff that's popular. So I did like a bunch of reviews earlier this week of indie films that I really enjoyed watching, really enjoyed reviewing, but almost nobody heard of it and will get no traffic. But
Mhm.
we have to push that because if we want Hollywood and the bigger movie buffs to change, those indie films need more of a oh look, people are watching that. There is a market for it.
Exactly. I have a question for you.
Hmm.
Is somebody typing in your room?
Yes, someone is tapping very loudly.
Okay, because it's like your noise compression. when you're not talking, it's not
Yeah,
loud enough to hit it, but when your microphone opens up,
right.
you just
I
clickety
can
clack
hear
into it.
that.
Oh,
Are you in a competition?
no, it's someone's birthday, so I was playing with them.
Right. Okay. Never mind.
I can try and go a bit quieter.
Oh, funny. Oh well.
It's a rhythm game that he like really fast. So it's like
Mm,
don't know how they do that. It's just really
yeah, no,
skilled. The
yeah,
stuff that I can't even see.
yeah, yeah. It's my brain does not work that fast.
Mm-mm.
Um, Shiny's eating breakfast from Jack in the Box.
Mm.
Trues. Nice. Um, oh, okay. Just kidding is going to see The Amateur today. Hope you have fun.
Mm.
Um, yeah,
It's
we'll
not
see.
one I wanted to see, but yeah, I hope you enjoy it. If you love that CIA sort of
Y-
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, stay away from the trailers too. There you go.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Jeremy tends to talk about some of the stuff that,
Mm.
yeah. The Tough Cookie. Hey there. I watched the first 4 episodes of The Apothecary Diaries, Doctor Who's first. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So, what is The Apothecary Diaries? Do you know what that is,
That's an
Ruben?
anime. It's a
Okay.
very popular anime at the moment. Very well loved. Yeah. So good
Okay.
choice.
Okay. And then Doctor Who's first episode of season 2. Um,
So it's like season 22 of the new stuff, but it's season 2 of the new Doctor.
y- yeah, are we like Doctor Tennant? Are we at Tennant now?
No,
Is that what
no, no.
we're?
This is the literally like up to date new Doctor. That's why it's classed as season 2. You know that because Disney's got this like combined deal now with the BBC where it airs live around the world on Disney as well as the BBC. And the new Doctor, who is the guy from Sex Education.
Shurigawa. Yeah.
Thank you. I never pronounce his name right, Shidigawa. Yeah, so that I presume is what Tough Cookie is talking about because they just started the second season.
Oh, okay.
We've just had the first episode air. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Wheel of Time, season 3, episode 1, and then
nice.
Last of Us, season 2, episode 1.
Yeah, some good TV at the moment.
Yeah.
Did I say
I
tea or TV? Some
he
good,
said T,
some
but
good,
whatever. I know what you're talking
cool, some good tea at the moment. Obviously thirsty.
about. Have you started watching Last of Us yet?
Yes,
Okay.
I did. I did a review for it. My best friend would know that, and I've watched my review as well. Just yeah.
Well, no, your best friend who has not seen the series would also stay away from it.
I don't do spoilers.
I don't want to know anything about. I don't want to know your thoughts in case I decide to do
In case you want to review it, yeah.
Yeah, you know how those things just kind of subconsciously work
Yes, they
in, and
do. And then I'm like, stop copying my reviews, man.
yeah, exactly. I'm like, dang it. Yeah, no, we're still trying to catch up from season 1.
Oh, you
Uh,
haven't finished season 1?
I mean, no, I have finished season 1 before, but we were rewatching.
Oh, nice.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, so we're almost done. But that'll be okay because by the time we're finished, it'll probably allow us to have like 2 or 3 episodes
Oh,
of
yeah. It was so. I was like, God damn it! Why is there not more? I want it.
see, that's why, I mean, yeah. Anyway, um,
Because last time I was lucky enough to have all the screeners.
well, ooh,
I,
wow.
I
Yeah,
don't know how I was downgraded this time.
yeah, they just straight up told me no.
Yeah, me too. They were like, who are you? Oh no, sorry, no, no.
Yeah,
You smell. Go away.
yeah, exactly. Oh, see. Oh, Crochet Wow and Listen, watch The Abyss in 4K. Now, it
I
has been
said, I said it was on there, didn't I? On Disney last week.
it's been a long time since I've seen it too.
Mm,
So, I mean, 4 out of 5 tells, or 4.5 out of 5 tells me that it still holds up.
yeah.
Which is
How does it? How does the 4K print look? That would be my biggest question. Like,
Mm,
is it too crisp? Because some of that 4K remastering, it's like suddenly you can see people that had mustaches that shouldn't have mustaches. It shows things that
Well,
like you miss some of that grain from like.
they were also using AI in their
Oh yes, yes,
restorations, and that was coming out
not
strange.
so good. Mm.
Yeah. First guy to give a negative review on Sinners on Rotten Tomatoes gave it a C plus, and considered it a rotten score. A C plus is technically above average and translated to a 77 to 79%.
Hey, if I got that at like school, I'd be like, "Woo, great mark."
Yeah, I have found, like I was scrolling through, I found two other ones. I'm trying to find the first one that I had found, but so far we have, for some, I've never even heard of this outlet. I don't even know what it is, but th- this one, it says Sinners aims to be symbolic and deep in its treatment of social conventions, but a messy structure and a lack of proper characters don't let the movie stick the landing.
They didn't watch the movie then.
Apparently not. And then from the Wall Street Journal, because, pinky's up, hoity toity, the great sin of Sinners is that for all the audacity of its conception, it finally collapses into the familiar. Again, completely missing the message about is that guy white?
Again,
He's got to be white.
didn't watch the movie because the last half an hour is not completely familiar.
Yeah. Let's see here. Trying to find another one. This one. Well, okay. So this is an old white dude. So let's put this up first. Old white dude. 1 out of 5 is what he gave it. Commits the one cardinal sin of any movie. I'm leaving out some of the words. It's boring, super dull, and way too frigging long. It'll make you wish for something to get the stupid thing over with. If you can't be scary, at least be funny, please. So this person completely missed the entire point of the movie. Nick Shager from the Daily Beast, who is another white guy, never coherently articulates or draws connections between its various concerns, proving a handsomely horrific story. And I won't finish that. So that doesn't deliver is basically what it says. Stay away. Also, if you haven't seen Sinners and you don't want to know about it, stay away from Rotten Tomatoes also, just because people are talking about what it is.
Okay, spoilers. Great,
Yeah.
thanks for that.
So, yeah, wow. Yeah, I don't get the sense that these people are intelligent to understand. I mean, it's not so much that you gave the movie a bad score. It's that what you say in these things that you choose your little blurb to put in there makes you sound very tone deaf of not understanding the film and not being able to have any media literacy whatsoever.
If the argument was this particular shot, the way it, I didn't gel with these type of characters for this reason, something coherent, I'd be like, fair enough. I don't, I might not agree with you, but that is, your opinion.
Yeah, if you have some, back these types of things up with things.
And supposedly, if you're on Rotten Tomatoes, you're meant to have a certain amount of like credence to be even able to have your word on there as a critic, right?
Yeah. Sinners ends with a powerful, surreal bang, but its slow buildup left me restless. A unique vision from Coogler, but whether the destination is worth the wait depends on your patience. That was the first dude that gave a rotten score, and that was what AJ was talking about. He gave it a C plus.
Wow.
I don't. Okay, we can talk more about that when we get to. Yeah. Hey, power plant, how you doing?
By
Yeah. I don't know. Same with indie books. They all need more love. Yes. Yes, these smaller authors, and yeah, because then that's how you break out and you get known, and
Exactly.
yeah.
Hmm.
AJ, three best things watched. Season 4, episode 3 of Hacks. Nice. Season 1, episode 5 of The Studio, which everybody still keeps talking about how great that is.
Yeah.
And then Last of Us, episode 1 of season 2. Nice. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Looking forward to Murderbot this week. Does it come out this? I thought it came out next week. Like
Yeah, I thought it was May actually.
May, actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's let's see here. Yeah, May 15th or May
Mm.
16th is when it
Yeah.
comes out.
Yeah.
So Keith,
Yeah, looks great, but I
looking
think it's
forward.
later in May.
Yeah, yeah. Just we don't want you to be disappointed when this week comes around and you don't get to see it. So, yeah. Best thing Power Plant watched. Another rewatch of Chernobyl. So good. That is a phenomenal.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal series that I don't want to watch again. So well done. Maybe because your name is the Power Plant, do you like to watch stuff about power plants? Sorry.
Yes. That was good. That was... Oh. Okay, so is all of Wheel of Time season 3 out?
So that now. Yeah.
So Amy, you can binge.
Mm.
Yep.
But only if you send me a took.
You have control over her Prime, huh? Is that what that is?
Yes, I do. I send the PR people this person blacklist.
Oh, okay. Crochet Wow and Listen is up to episode 7 of Wheel of Time. D6 had the song Nickel Music. I don't know what that
Did
is.
for the show. It was great.
Great.
Disney 6. The Wheel of Time, episode 7, D6. It sounds like Grisela Wild and listeners playing chess. Knight to D6.
Or Battleship.
You sunk my battleship.
Oh, just a just a 50-inch in your office wall. That's not tiny.
That's all right. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my wife finally, I talked her into in our living room, like our main TV. We had a 55-inch because of how it fit on our mantle and on our above our fireplace and stuff. And we could go bigger. I mean, we could have. And so finally, after several years, she was like, yeah, we could go a little bigger. And so I did 65. I was like, ooh, how about 75? And it lopped over a little bit. And she's like, no, I don't like that. And I was like, fair enough. Okay. Not going to push my luck. 65 is great. And yeah, so that's the biggest one we have in the house. Because if we flipped our couch around so it wasn't on the wall, we have one wall that absolutely would be just like a,
do it.
You know, a 145-inch screen.
You need it.
I know, but then we put then the couch is just
Then
like
the couch is in the way, and you got the back.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah, but the TV would be spectacular. Yep. See, Amy again, also watching the studio.
Everybody,
watch it. It's so good.
I know. Have you started it, Ruben?
No, because I don't trust my listeners, obviously.
So here's both of us going,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is it though? Is it though?
Oh, man. High Potential, season 1. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I've seen that advertised on Disney here in the UK, so it's probably Hulu.
Okay.
And the high is like, because I get high. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
I think that's at least that's the poster I've seen.
Okay.
That's about as far as my knowledge of that goes.
The Life List. I also don't know what that is.
Yeah, so that was all right.
Is it what is it?
Yeah, I did that review. It's like P.S. I Love You.
Oh,
yeah, it wasn't great, but it was fine.
Yeah.
4 out of 5 is high though. Come on.
Yeah, I think that's too generous.
Come on.
And then The Sons of Katie Elder, a John Wayne oldie. Yeah.
Nice.
Uh, oh, okay. So Power Plant watched Your Friends and Neighbors through episode 3. It's quite good, but my hair is most definitely in place. Ham is doing his thing. Nothing but great. New, but great. Okay.
What?
My hair is most definitely in
I
place.
don't understand that. That feels like a joke that I'm missing.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't either. It's, um,
Is that something like? No, I'm not gonna go there. Go.
yeah, yeah. It's better to let that be explained
I'm
than
just
try and
not put
guess.
my
You know what
foot
I
in
mean?
my mouth before.
That's what I was just like, you know what? I'll just, yeah. Uh,
Mm.
I'll maintain that I don't understand that. Oh, that's why we, Chris Irwin listens, watches us. Even if we don't like the movie, we talk it up, tell the good points. Oh, gave up on Jeremy Johns and a few others a long time ago. Good job. So, thank you. Thank you.
Good joke.
Good Joe.
Good joke.
Like coffee.
Good cup of joe. Yeah.
Yeah. Pardon my French, but this is a damn good cup of coffee.
Goose jumps.
Goose jumps. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. On TikTok this week, because
The
my
fact that
algorithm.
you say TikTok that comes out of your mouth makes me
Oh,
question our friendship.
dude, no, it's amazing. I watch capybara videos and panda videos
Okay.
and red
Yeah,
panda
that's fair
videos
enough.
and otter videos and ferret videos and
So if
dog.
you're watching girls do dances, that is brain rot.
Oh, occasionally I get those and I'm like, what the frick is this? And I just keep
Yeah.
going. Because here's the other thing, I also don't watch it with sound. So I don't know what's going on in any of these. Like I send some of my kids things that I find funny and or cute. And last night they were like they were playing it on their phone and their sound was up and they're like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "Hey, I don't know what's playing underneath these videos that I see." So I there could be no music. It could be somebody just screaming something. I have no idea because I don't turn up my sound because I'm Gen X and nobody should be able to hear my phone ever. Um, but I saw two videos that dealt with ducks. And one was this amazing amount of ducks crossing a road from one side of like it was a country road, going from like this field over to what was like more like marsh. There were probably hundreds of thousands of them. I mean, just never ending ducks. Then the
Where
next
were
one
they going?
to the marsh, I
Oh,
don't know, just
mm,
I don't know. Um,
oh.
the next one was them in a like a pen,
Dish.
except a pen is like
Oh.
makes you think small. I'm thinking like soccer stadium type thing, um, filled with ducklings. Okay,
Oh my gosh.
and they open it up, and I mean, I don't know what a million ducklings looks like. My guess is that's a million ducklings, and you just watch them just come out, and you're like, "Good Lord!" I mean,
I would lie down.
oh well. Have you been around ducks? Have you ever had a
I
duck
mean,
as a pet?
they can poop on me, it's fine, but
Okay, because they poop everywhere and
they
anywhere at
do.
any given time. But
But
I had ducks as pets, and they are phenomenal pets. They
my
especially
wife
when
had chickens as pets, the fluffy ones with the fluffy
oh
feet.
yeah, oh that's fun. Do
Fantastic.
they follow? Would they follow her around?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's why the ducklings, you become their mama,
Did they
and
imprint?
yeah, well yeah, and they follow you around everywhere, and it's so cute, and they fall asleep in your arms and everything. I
Very
don't even
cute.
know how we got on this.
And then
Uh,
you eat them later on. Like it's
No, we
just
do not. Oh, because you said goose jumps. That's how we got here. See, I blame Ruben for that tangent, but there you go. Um, yes, and Amy is loving, or no, AJ. Sorry, AJ is loving your friends and neighbors so far because I saw Amy's name next. Uh, reminds me of the current president saying he loved Broadway musicals except Hamilton. He didn't care for that one so much. Yeah, I wonder why. You say the price of my love is not the price you're willing to pay. Okay. Um solid. Friends and Neighbors parts when he talks about the luxury goods and the little graphics pop up on screen. Ham's voice is so good for commercials. Oh,
Hmm.
so it's a little creative in there also. Okay. Um, Shea Wildlison is not into mob movies, but everybody says to watch Mobland.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this hits differently. This is great. It's really good. I'm not into mob stuff either. I'm not a huge fan of the Sopranos. Like, I didn't mind it, but I was like, like,
mhm.
but Mobland, good drama. That cast as well. Come on.
Oh yeah, yeah, nice. Um, it wasn't D6, so we E6.
Mistype, you weirdos.
I love that. Oh, you filthy animals. Um, uh, Just Kidding is watching Paris Has Fallen. Decent action show based on the Fallen Free, yeah, has Fallen Free franchise.
Mm, hmm I fell off of the
Did
season.
you didn't finish it?
No,
Okay.
because it's fallen. Never mind.
And it's set in Paris, which is crazy. Well, if you also do, what was that one with the shark in Paris for the Olympic swim?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Where the
That was
shark was
Paris.
underneath the like in the canals and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a
It's
crap.
such a great film that I've forgotten its title.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Mobland is fun, but feels just like a typical fixer show so far. Okay.
How dare you? Wipe those words from your mouth.
Oh, and now going back to your friends and neighbors, I heard those great voiceovers of Ham and thought I heard his voice in commercials. Then remember he does the Mercedes Benz. No wonder he also does Progressive in the U.S.
I don't know what that is.
So it's an insurance company.
Oh.
Yeah, he did. Well, I don't know if they're current ones, but he did do some at that point. Yeah.
Do you know Idris Elba does ads for Sky? Yeah. Should look them up online.
Really?
Yeah. He's like him and someone on a couch that goes on a ride like the streets and stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah.
He's done some like Verbo or something, or
Yeah.
hotels.com or something like that also,
Mm.
which I'm like, I'll just sit here and watch this. So
Idris.
I'm on season 5 of Luther. On
How
my
many times is this? How many watches is this?
This is my third rewatch this year of the
This
series.
year, dude. If there's like a place like AA, you might want to check into that.
No,
Idris Anonymous.
no. Well, because it's not just. I mean, to be fair, I mean I've also watched The Martian Extended Edition 2 times. I've watched
Yes.
Ford v Ferrari once this year. No, twice this year.
Mm.
You know, The Greatest Showman 4 times.
When you say watch, do you actually watch them, or do you just like have them in the background while you're doing other stuff?
It's while I'm cooking, so I have a
Mm.
tablet right next to me, and so
Mm.
I will watch, and then I'm doing stuff. But because I know these movies so well, I don't have to see them. They're playing in my head. But like, Greatest Showman, I'm singing along with it.
Do you some of the dialogue lines in some of them?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, I crack myself up half the time. I mean, nobody else is in the room, and I'm just laughing and stuff, And
Who's still talking?
yeah, yeah. It's my happy place, and my hyper fixation, and it doesn't bother
I'm not
anybody.
judging you. You don't need to get defensive. I was just asking.
Oh, okay. The idiom blew my hair back when something is very impressive. Okay. So that's what power plant was. The hair still in place.
Oh, okay, cool. So you thought it was fine.
It's yeah.
Yeah, cool.
uh, age. Which are we?
Which one?
Oh, the studio. Okay, so we're
Ah.
talking about the studio.
Yeah,
I
we're
mean,
talking about a lot of things here. So
I know it's okay, but when they're having conversations back and forth, it's hard for me to remember what's going on. I have not started Government Cheese yet. Have you started it, Ruben?
My gosh, I'm so behind in the Apple series. I really just need to carve some time out and watch them because really I need to stop watching the Netflix stuff because they don't bring me joy. So it should just move on to Apple because they're good.
I started an Apple series this week that's been out for a little while, and I'm going to talk about it later because it's
Nice.
yeah. But I need to watch Government Cheese also.
Hmm.
Yeah. Uh,
Can I interrupt the chat and talk about my haul of stuff that I got this week?
yeah, yeah.
Cool.
I don't know what that means. Your whore?
Oh, so haul as in like stuff I bought.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let me write down a time code here.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Um, so this is in the conversation that we keep having over the weeks about the streaming services or places that you buy digitally,
Uh-huh.
and then suddenly you can't have them anymore because that whatever
Oh,
version
yep.
of the app closed and you no longer. This past week, I bought two movies on YouTube of all places. I don't know why I bought them there, but YouTube you can buy.
Yeah.
I bought Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and an animated DC movie.
Hmm.
And for some reason, they no longer have the licenses to those films. So the films that I bought, I no longer can play. And they try to say, well, this is not our issue when I went into like the support. And I had to go through, I think, 19 different pages to find myself at the place to talk to the right person. Eventually got to the right chat bot, who then connected me with a support person who eventually refunded me one of the films, not two of them.
Th- this is a massive problem because we should almost it doesn't matter what retailer you buy it from, like it resides with the studio
Hmm.
because if you pay money for this,
Yep.
then it's mine. I didn't lease it. I didn't
So
rent it.
when we had like satellite TV or TV licenses, they paid for what you watch,
Hmm.
as well as the adverts in between those episodes. They pay for what you watch. That
Yep.
I get. Now we have streaming services which you pay a subscription for to watch, but now we're having to pay extra to not have ads run in that streaming service
Yes.
so that we can watch. So somewhere along the line, they just kind of put that in there. At first, it was binge watch and stream as much as you want for this amount of price. Then we have three different tiers: Netflix, Disney, Hulu, Amazon, Now TV. All of them basically have different tiers now, with ads or without. Now TV is ridiculous. You pay for each different thing, like the TV and the movies are separate packages, and then you pay an extra £9 a month just to not have ads on the. It's called Boost, so you get to boost it to 4K and stream at a higher bit rate with no ads. And I'm like, jog on. So anyway, I'm much more into buying physical media now.
Absolutely.
So found Jessica Jones on Blu-ray, the first season, for £8, which is
Nice.
amazing. Like 3 discs, best story, David Tennant. A film that I've never seen called Carnage. Um, it's got Jodie Foster, Kate Winslet, Christoph Waltz, John C. Riley, and pretty much everybody's given this 4 stars across the board. It's a Roman Polanski film, but it's apparently wickedly fun.
Wow.
Yeah,
I I've
it's
not
so
seen this either.
it's so funny because the sticker on the back of it
Mhm.
says Blockbuster Unit B Heron Retail Park. So originally from Blockbuster, y'all. Okay. This one's great. I'm so glad I found this for £4 on Blu-ray. Can you see that on your tiny screen?
No, I have to wait for it to pop
Oh,
up on the live part of it.
all right.
Uh,
Okay.
uh,
Uh,
G- God, no.
GR
Oh, yes, dude.
Grabbers
Seriously?
on Blu-ray. So excited to rewatch this again. So
I'm
that's going to
so
be
jealous.
fantastic.
Oh,
Another film I've never seen. Licorice Pizza. I've
Oh,
heard good things. Not seen it. I don't know if it's great. Have you seen this one?
I haven't.
You haven't. Okay. Yeah. Again, just across the board, 5 stars on this one. It's like, how have I not seen these? Uh, Studio Ghibli film. I still haven't watched, but I picked up a really good um, version of it. It's like a special edition, The Boy and the Heron.
Oh,
I saw this
nice.
on Blu-ray and I thought, okay, that's cool. And then one people have been telling me to watch for ages that I still haven't seen to this day. Denis Villeneuve's Incendies.
Oh, I have not seen that
Have you
either.
ever? Oh, you've not seen this one either?
No, I haven't.
Staggering. Feels like a mighty movie in our midst.
That's what
So
somebody put on.
yeah, that is from Time Out. Okay, so the last one on the list, someone sent me this 4K. This is not going to be everybody's cup of tea. It's Dario Argentino's Four Flies of Grey Velvet. Okay, so the 4K box set looks like that. It comes with like a black box. It's
Mhm.
really black, and there's a reason for it. And then there's black inside, like just stark. The version of this film being restored from this 1970s sort of horror film, sort of like David Lynch on acid.
What's the title of the movie?
It's Dario Argento's Four Flies of Grey Velvet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. So the short synopsis is: Dario Argento describes Four Flies on Grey Velvet as a deeply personal exploration of his inner turmoil. I decided to let loose, go crazy, and unleash all my creativity and personal nightmares. Psychoanalysis plays a major role in the film because it's partly autobiographical. It's a weird ass film. It's that classic noir sort of horror, sort of body horror, sort of thriller. It's a bit all over the place, but it's a whodunit mystery, so it works. It's got its love, like there's a cult
Yeah.
following. If you're into this, you'll love like the booklet it comes with, like all the weird artwork and behind the scenes of it. It's got artwork and posters, so definitely worth your while if you're into those 1970s, especially from Dario Argento's. Like, if you're wondering who that is, he did the original Suspiria film.
Hmm.
A few others of like later works you probably know. This is one of the lesser known ones, but it's the first time it's coming out in 4K. And one of the reasons why they did the 4K is that it has the original Italian language on it with great subtitles at the bottom, because the Blu-ray didn't have the Italian. It was just bad dubbing, so you just didn't get a good
Oh,
version, which is awful. So now you can actually have the story with the actors and that dubbing. So it looks fantastic. Like I would say, this 4K version, it's crisp. I'm still not
nice.
sure I enjoyed the film. I'm still not sure exactly what everything was going on in the film, but I can appreciate the expertise. Like, it's similar to that feeling you get when you watch Suspiria.
Okay.
It
Okay.
as wondering what the hell's going on at the end of the movie. You sort of know. It's definitely like that, but like double.
Okay.
Yeah.
I liked IMDb's synopsis.
Okay.
A musician is stalked by an unknown homicidal maniac who blackmails him for the accidental killing of another stalker.
Yeah. That's sort of right. Not quite. Sort of IMDb.
Hmm. Yeah, well, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Anything else in there?
No,
Is
that's
that
oh, well, in the 4K.
no, of your
Oh no,
haul.
that's my haul. I had like I traded in some old games, said goodbye to Assassin's Creed Shitland, and yeah, got all that for free. So happy bunny.
Nice,
Hmm.
nice. Okay.
Tune in with me next week.
Oh, well, we'll go back to the chat then after that brief commercial
Intermission.
announcement. Yes.
Yeah.
um, you're Crochet one. Listen, I'm probably the only one who also didn't like The Godfather or The Sopranos. Sopranos hater right here.
I don't love The Godfather. I like Godfather 2. The first one I find boring.
Godfather 2 is the best.
Yes,
Yes.
by far.
Yes.
Don't talk to me about 3. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just not even pretend that happened.
Mhm.
But The Sopranos, I do not understand the hype at all. I tried watching season 1 and I gave it a good shot. I mean, we were in a couple episodes and
So
no.
here's something that in along the line of Sopranos, but even more prestigious, and you're not allowed to say anything negative against this series ever. The Wire. Did you ever watch The Wire?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't like that at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like, what is this show?
Oh, that's like, I mean, Stringer Bell. Come on. That character.
I mean, I love the actors in it. They're great, and so many. Again, one of those shows where if you go back now, you're like, oh my gosh, to see what they're doing now is amazing. But yeah,
I
I didn't get the hype for that.
I started watching that after I had seen Luther, and I did not realize that Idris Elba was in it, and I was like, "Ooh."
Oh wait, he's in that?
Yeah, he's Stringer Bell.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
You
yeah.
can see like that
Yeah,
how that's how long it's been.
you
Yeah.
didn't get. Yeah, I have not finished The Wire. I need to finish The Wire,
Oh,
which you know what? That's a good. I'm just gonna after I finish Luther, which will be soon. I'll
you go
watch
watch early Idris.
that. Yeah. um, White Bird. Um,
Okay, that's one I haven't heard of before.
no, I haven't either. Let's see here.
With Ariella Glasser. Is that how you say that? Glasser?
Yeah,
Glazer?
it's 2023. Um, oh, it looks like a little
Oh,
coming.
I've
Yeah,
seen this. I have
fantasy.
seen
Oh,
this. I
you have
talked
seen it.
about it. It's the sequel to the Wonder Boy story.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that
Wonder.
was really good. Yeah,
Yeah, oh, I do remember you talking about this now. Yes,
yeah, yeah.
cool. Uh, art subjective, things hit different. Yep. Uh, definitely have things many people like that I don't. Vice versa. Yeah, absolutely.
But that's the nature of art. If we all like the same thing, the world would be so boring.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Imagine this sheep is black. We all like this black sheep. Cool. What about the orange sheep? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, which is why I love our community because we can rib each other in good fun on the things that we like or don't like,
Mm.
but not mean. You know what I mean? And not
Oh no,
disparaging
no.
because
This is feel the love, guys.
absolutely. Unless you want to rib on my food choices, because then whatever you can
Oh
just
no, yeah, your food choices are bonkers and weird. That's all up for grabs. Sorry, but
yeah, absolutely
minority for sorority. No, minority. No, I got nothing.
minority.
Minority,
Yeah, I don't know.
minority, guys. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, AJ watched it twice, Whitebird twice last year.
Nice.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
is it definitely a hidden gem. Yeah.
Alba Anonymous sounds good. I do not know what this is. Um,
Why is there a laughing emoji? I feel like we've been duped.
I can't even find this. Yeah, I don't know what.
See, we were duped.
Yeah, yeah,
Maybe because it's anonymous.
maybe. Oh, Ruben fallen. Oh, Amy has a question. Okay, well,
Okay.
I
Hi,
don't know
Amy.
what the question is.
Thanks for putting your hand up.
Let's see here. Let me see if Amy came back with her question. I mean, oh man, we are so far behind.
Are we? Oh crap.
Oh,
Okay,
jeez, yeah.
that serves me right for stopping and talking about anything
No,
movie
it's okay.
related.
That's okay. Amy, what's your question? We will get to it, but we'll forget why you're asking it once we get there. Um, Ascension, which was a 2024 TV miniseries. Didn't like the way it ended. I think it was supposed to be the start of a normal. Oh, that never got off the ground. Oh.
Yeah, there's a few of those, that like I love the idea of it, but It just wasn't given the time of day.
Mhm. Dark Matter may be the best sci-fi series of the last 5 years, and no one talks about it. Uh,
I mean, we talked about it for a couple of weeks.
we did talk about it. I enjoyed it, and I
Mm,
think it stuck fairly well to the heart of the book.
right.
Um, but it's also I'm disappointed that they're continuing on. That they announced they're going to do season 2.
You're not happy about that.
No,
Okay.
no.
I don't know about the last 5 years because there's been some phenomenal sci-fi series in the last 5 years. I still love their other sci-fi series. Silo is great. It's very good. What's the name? Hoping with an F. Is it an F? Foundation. Yeah.
Yes.
I'll fight everybody until I'm blue in the cheeks. I don't know what that means, but it's great, and
That's
everybody should
what
watch
happens when you sit on the ice too long. Your cheeks turn
it.
blue.
Oh, my balls! Yeah.
Well,
Mm.
I guess how you're sitting, depending.
Mm.
Archive 81, while not totally a sci-fi, it's
So good.
yeah,
Sucks we can't have more of that.
I know, yeah. The only series that comes close to oh, okay, so
Star
Dark
Trek: Brave New
Matter
Worlds.
yeah, Dark Matter is the only series in Power Plant's opinion that comes to Brave New Worlds. Okay.
I would put Brave New Worlds above that. Brave New Worlds is a class above.
Hmm.
It's the best the Star Trek has been in years. TV series, like the movies, the new trilogy, I love.
Yes.
Star Trek TV series, yes, 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 yes.
We the People has arrived.
I'm feeling a little woozy.
AJ watched A Working Man. Oh,
So did I.
Jason Statham, right?
That was my poo of the week.
Oh, good. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Mm.
Hannah to say he's been in the same type of formulaic action movie for years, but still packs a punch. It's basically his own genre at this point.
I mean, yeah, but this one it felt really convoluted. They were trying too many storylines. It was pulling too many threads. They took the formula that works well with Statham, and they went, you know what? We're going to give him daddy issues and a broken family. And you also know what? Someone else's, a different daughter, not his daughter, is going to be kidnapped. And he's going to do that because he's that sort of guy. And he's got a past, military, the best of the best, sir. And then he will go and I felt like they were trying to do too much. The ACB from the beekeeper was fantastic. He was like, I'm quiet. I've left that life alone. And the one person that showed him good, they hurt, killed, and so now he's out in vengeance. He's going to take them down. That's it. And I was like, locked in. I know what this is. Working Man. I was like, ugh. And even the action was like, eh.
So that was
Anyway,
your poo.
yeah, that was my poo. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Uh, Star Trek is always good for crochet while and listen. She didn't finish Dark Matter book, but the show's okay and love
Hmm.
Silo. Watched Fight or Flight. Oh my gosh, that is just coming to the theaters soon here.
What?
Yeah, when we went and saw The Accountant 2 this
Yeah,
week,
yeah,
my son was with me and they played that and I mean it looks like just bonkers fun. That's all I care about. And I leaned over and I was like, Ruben's already seen this. It came out like 2 months ago in the
yeah.
UK. And he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah. So
Yeah, just watch it at home, guys.
I'm going to, yes.
Yeah.
Um, comedy, silly but fun. That's all I'm looking for there.
You know exactly what this movie is, but you don't try and do any. It doesn't try to do anything else. It just stays in that tin. I was like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, there was the one line something about like somebody saying something to Josh Hartnett about you're drunk, and he goes, and increasingly not so, or something like that. Like he was bummed that he's. So yeah, it looks fun. Looks like a lot of fun. Yeah, Gemini. It's because of all these licensing ads. Hate all the streaming services. Pirating seems like inevitable, but then it makes these shows less money and views, which in turn cancels. Yeah, and I mean, some of the streaming things, especially with games and stuff like that, I mean, I think
Good Lord.
they they funnel people to pirating sites because, hi, I bought this game digitally. Ah, you
Yeah.
don't get it anymore. Oh, what do you mean? I spent $70 on it.
Sorry. No. Also, this is only, even though it's a campaign single player game, it's still an online game, so you can only play it if you have this online service. What the crap?
Hmm. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I
No.
bought the game. I didn't buy it.
Yes.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't want to play with 14-year-olds screaming at me.
yeah. Hey, Matthew. We're glad you're here.
What's up?
Oh, Katie Sackhoff. Do you listen or watch her podcast? I've seen it once or twice. I've watched it.
Yeah, I don't watch religiously, but I catch a few of hers, and it's always interesting to hear her talk about like Star Wars or Battlestar, like getting little insights about her time in those genres is very insightful, and the people that she has on her show is also really interesting. Yeah.
I like that she's kind of a geek.
Oh yeah, she's totally geeky. It's great. Yeah.
Oh, just before I get here, I'm trying to, oops. He did a video of Benny from The Mummy. It was so good. Who did
I
a
do
video?
like Benny, the character from The Mummy. He's funny.
I do too.
He's the guy that says, "What's that sound?" And Brendan Fraser goes, "Bugs," and then he goes, "You mean bugs?" He's funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's great.
Hey, Mode, how are you? Um, we do have munchies. I'm not telling what they are because everybody's going to get to vote sight unseen. And so then I will try one of them. So yeah, and I'm not just for clarity's sake, I'm not looking forward to any of them.
Any of them? Okay, cool.
No, I purposely picked ones that do not speak to me at all.
Well, if
So,
your food speaks to you, you should worry.
oh, well, then I just eat it faster, because it's alive and it needs to not be alive.
Dude, I've been playing at Baldur's Gate 3 again because they fixed the whatever issue I had on the PS5, and that's fantastic.
Nice.
But I just came across a talking printing press.
Ooh, that's fun.
Sorry, I was just reminded of like talking food, and I was like, yeah, of all the things, and it's really shirty.
Even better.
Yeah,
I would hope so, though,
yeah,
Oh my
it's great.
gosh. Oh my goodness. Matthew watched Sinners twice in IMAX Thursday and Friday. Wow. You, that is awesome because I saw it in IMAX also.
Man, I wish IMAX was close to me because I would totally go. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Aslan, yeah, in the US, Crow Girl is not available.
Still,
Still, even though it's a Paramount Plus show, it
I've watched it.
makes
I have
sense.
I have a review on it. Sorry, you can check it out.
You even talked about it on one of our Saturday
Yeah, I
shows.
did, and I was so surprised that because it was Paramount's original. I thought, yeah, bonkers. Talk about international licensing. It's weird.
Yeah, it makes no sense. Ruben describing the different levels and what you have to pay for to get certain things on streaming. Maybe think of that episode on Black Mirror. Yeah, yeah.
We're not
That
far off that, man. Seriously,
that was. I mean, I'm surprised that Netflix let that episode air.
it's funny. It is funny. Yeah.
But oof, yeah. 8 Crazy Nights, Jaws, Moist Beef. Nice.
Holy hell, dude! Just all in one. Thanks.
Triggering just all kinds of
Thanks.
stuff there.
Thanks.
Oh, we the people. What time did the live start? Um, y- so yeah, it started at 8 a.m. Pacific time. So and 4 p.m. UK time. You have to do the math everywhere else.
Felt
Those are
like
the only
asleep.
two times that I absolutely know. Oh, okay. Amy's got a question for us. Here we
Okay,
go.
that from earlier. Okay.
Yeah. If you were given a pass to meet any actor or actress, alive or dead, who would you meet and why? I think you know my choice.
Oh my gosh, that is a good question.
Hmm. Yeah. What about everybody else too? Let's.
Hmm.
Um.
Do I only have to choose one?
You only get one, just
To
one.
give one of each sex?
I want to know if we choose somebody dead, are they like dead, like so when we were meeting them they're dead, or are they're alive? We just were able to.
we travel back in time to when they're alive, I guess.
Yeah, okay. Or they travel to us because I don't necessarily want to go back when there was like cholera or something.
Sure. Okay.
Nobody has answered yet. So Ruben, what's up? Who do you choose?
Um, am I allowed to take a big fish with me?
Absolutely.
Cool. Hitler or Trump? I'd like to meet so I can slap them in the face with a fish and then just like teleport out.
But they're not actors.
Well, Trump is.
Well, that is absolutely true.
No, I just mean he was in Home Alone too. So.
He's also acting like a 2-year-old. Except I'm not
Okay,
sure that's acting. I think that's just
only actors. Okay, so this isn't any like famous person ever. This is just actors. Okay, cool. Keanu Reeves probably would be great just
Ooh.
to have a conversation about him, like work ethic, and he's like how he's balanced strategy, a tragedy, throughout his life. Like he's got some real darkness, but he's overcome that, and yet he still hasn't become one of those douchebag rich actors that feel entitled and are just out of touch of the real world. Feels like he's the type of guy that he travels on the tube and then sees a woman that needs a seat and stands up and just stands there like it's nothing. Gives all of his extra workers his paycheck from the Matrix 2, buys them all Harleys just to say thank you. That's the type of guy I just want to teach me your ways, oh Neo.
Yeah. I mean, he attended those people's wedding because they
Yeah,
happened to be staying in
that's
the same
awesome. That's
hotel.
amazing. Oh
What?
my gosh, seriously.
I mean, first off, to ask even like to be bold enough to say, "Hey, we're
Ballsy.
having a wedding. Uh,
Yeah.
you're invited if you'd like to come. We would love to see you there."
And he
No
goes, yeah,
business.
go. All right, let's do it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Uh, let's see here. AJ, actress would be Emma Stone or Ana de Armas. An
Hmm.
actor would be Dev Patel or Colin
Oof.
Farrell.
Both. Again, yes to both of those. Dev would be awesome. Colin would also. I don't know how to choose. Like those Keanu, Colin, Dev. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah.
Interesting. Wow, and listen, I couldn't meet anyone at fangirl so bad I wouldn't be able to talk. That's a legitimate concern. That's why I would be hesitant to want to meet Idris Elba.
You'd be like, it's a,
And he goes, no,
and just
Idris,
stuck. Yeah.
Idris.
Idris.
I mean, and
He'd be like, and he'd handshake your finger, and then he'd walk off. Yeah, but you'd still be
yeah,
standing
like my palm would be all sweaty, mom spaghetti, and
there.
it wouldn't be good. And I, I want to say that I would be cool,
You'd just be, I love you. Sorry.
yeah, but I don't think I could be cool. I mean, I would do my best, but it would probably come across like just desperately that I was like trying to hold something in. And then that makes everybody nervous and they scoot them on away from the crazy person because he might inflict harm. It's like, no, I just might hug you. That's
Ian McKellen?
ooh. I would love to meet Sean Connery too.
Oh,
Nice goat.
is he
Um,
alive?
no,
Oh, we said alive or dead. Yeah, yeah,
yeah. Ooh,
yeah.
Cher. Okay,
Cher. All right.
Cher would be
Just
fun.
because you really love the music. Like, if we go music route, it would
Oh,
be
jeez.
Queen, um,
Oh, Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Mercury. Oh my gosh. And also just to give him a hug and say it's okay to be who you are,
Yes, yes,
right?
yeah, absolutely. I'm trying. Yeah,
Because
I don't.
years and years later, how much joy his music brings us.
Yeah, the melodies and the harmonies and
There's
there.
nothing like them. Just isn't.
No, so many try to emulate and copy.
Bohemian Rhapsody was playing in the store that I was bought these Blu-rays from yesterday. I was at the till, and another person next to me, don't know, was singing it, and I was singing it. The person at the till was singing it, and then someone down like everybody was just like, ding, ding.
Was the movie was playing, or and the song was on, or
No, no,
was it
the song on the radio.
okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. The, well, and how can you hear that song though, and also not go when it just
When it's time. Yeah, thank
yeah.
you, Wayne's World.
That's just what his yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man. Oh, Crochet
Oof.
Watton Listen said to look up Freddie's solo album
Oh,
or solo albums. I didn't know about those. That's
that's
cool. I'll have
right.
to do that.
Um, I just thought of one of my favorite actors that passed away. I can't think of his name. Jumanji.
Robin Williams.
Yeah, Robin Williams. If I would love again, give him a hug and say, please don't quit
Y-
live because
Yeah, they're
I don't think you
uh,
realize how much you bring to the world.
yeah, that I mean there's like I love Lincoln Park
Oh my
and
gosh.
I mean so you get Chester, but
You hear his music though, those latter albums, you just it was like screaming for help.
thank you. That's what I like I've been, just a smattering of albums here and there and so many of them
Minutes
focus
to Minutes to Midnight, there's a bunch in there that
yeah,
are just brutal that hit so much more now because of the passing. I'm like,
yeah.
good lord.
Yeah, and I mean, and during the time you can say, well, this is kind of like catharsis. This is
Mm.
me exercising those demons so I don't feel that or so that I can get past it, but
But
make
after
it
the
a
fact,
cry
it
for
is,
help,
yeah.
I don't know. Oh, yeah. Uh would like to meet Guru Dutt just to ask about Piazza with him. Is
All of
Piazza
that sentence sounds wonderful,
is Piazza a food or a belief?
and I don't know what I presume he's a guru, and his name is Dut,
I
or
would
her name is Dut, or their name is Dut.
I I would think
Guru
so.
Dut.
That's my
Yeah.
guess too. Yes.
Hmm.
Heath Ledger, yes, that'd be awesome. Brandon Lee, yeah. Numi Rapace, oh, she's
Should be
great.
cool.
Yeah. Natalie Portman or Michelle
Mm.
Yao, yeah,
Oh,
that would be. You can't go wrong with Keanu. Yep. Oh, let's see here. Um, yeah, I don't know. That's a great question, Amy. That was a
great
really good
question,
question.
Amy. Yeah,
Yeah,
tough one
excellent.
because there's a lot of people I'd love to chat to.
Yeah, yeah.
I would think I would more like to be in, you get some of those actors at the round table, best
Mm,
directors, best actors. I would just want to be in the room. I don't need to participate, like sit around the table and just listen.
Did,
Um, so good.
did you ever see that one with Jeff Bridges and he was talking with it was fairly recent. I mean, Pedro Pascal was there because they were doing, I mean, it was like Last of Us and
Hmm.
all these things. And Jeff Bridges is with something and they're talking about video games. And he said something like, "Yeah, man, I was literally in one," or something like that, and nobody got it.
Seriously.
Nobody else at the table. Like he just looks around and then just kind of like, okay, and you're like, dude, seriously?
Nobody. What's wrong with you guys? Have you not even seen Tron? What the
I
hell,
know, right?
man?
I was like, I was dying when he said that. I was like, oh my gosh. So, oh,
What a
yeah.
legend.
Oh, 12. Oh,
Oh, the
you're
series, yeah.
watching the series 12 Monkeys. Okay. Roller coaster for 6 episodes straight. Wow.
It's very good. Mm.
Did you finish it?
No, I think we got to season 2.
Okay.
I'm trying to think how many seasons there were. 3, maybe?
Hmm.
Don't know.
I don't. I haven't.
It's just one of those that I fell off because we were watching other things. Oh, there are 4 seasons. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. It's on Sci-Fi Channel. Okay. Cool.
You'll have to let us know if it continues to be good.
And Gemini. All right. Power Plant said I thought it was going to be canceled every year, but it was so good.
Yeah.
2025 turning out to be a great year for new anime. Lazarus,
Agreed.
Moonrise, The Beginning After the End. Have you watched that one, Ruben? The Beginning After the
No,
End?
it's on my list, but I know of that one. Yeah. But
Okay.
Lazarus and Moonrise, certainly.
For All Mankind, another great sci-fi series on Apple.
They're on like season 5 now or something.
Yeah. And you're right, they have more hits in their series. I say series
Yeah.
than misses. Their movies,
starting to hit on the movies as well, which I like. Like the last one we watched was fantastic.
Wolves. What did we watch? I don't know what we watched.
The sci-fi with
The Gorge.
the gorge, yeah.
That was excellent. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. All those people who hated it, I don't know what they were smoking. They just don't like fun.
That was my favorite film of the year until last week. Till this week.
Wow. Yep. Crochet Wildness is also in the middle of Lazarus. The Beginning After the End. Okay, is shit though.
Don't mince your words there. I love it. It's so subjective. It's great.
Oh, We the People finally watched Three Body Problem. Or is this? I assume this is the Netflix one,
Right.
the newest
Not the
retelling.
30 episodes of the 3 seasons on the original.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
Which I hear is also good.
I've heard, yeah, that it sticks like really close to the book.
Mm.
So, but yeah, I'm very happy that season 2 has been greenlit.
I'm just so tired of waiting 3-4 years in between these seasons.
Yeah, I agree. Love the Wheel of Time season 3 ending. Oh, 4 out of 5 groundhogs.
This is your new rating. Groundhogs.
Right.
Cool. All right.
I do watch groundhog videos also on TikTok.
Nice.
Okay, so for 11 a.m. For those of you that didn't want to do math also. So 8 a.m., 11 a.m., and 4 p.m. You have to figure out where. Let's see here. Niket wants to know, seen the movie? Have we seen the movie The Judge from 2014? That's Robert Downey Jr., isn't it? And what's his name?
I want to say yes, and I want to say it was excellent.
Robert Duvall. I heard that it was really good. I have not seen it.
Let me just double check.
Unless I have
Yes,
seen it.
I have seen it, and it is excellent.
Okay.
Yes,
Nice.
loved it.
Okay.
That's my thoughts on it. It's been a while.
Amy would like to meet Helena Bonham Carter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she strikes me as to be fun and a little ADHD. Yeah.
I agree.
Did Sinners create a new genre? It's not a typical
It's not.
horror.
Yeah, it's not a typical horror. Yeah.
I mean, it's because it
I think it jumps genres. It's it's one of those. In fact, that was my question for this week. What movies do you like that have jumped genres?
Hmm.
Hmm.
I needed to make sure I wrote down that time code because you asked a question.
Mm-hmm.
Movies that jump time code. What?
Not jump time code, jump
Okay.
genres. I don't know how they jump time code. Um,
Dark matter. What? What are movies that jump? Oh gosh, that's a
but
tough
if I
one.
say one, it's spoilers for Sinners. So I'm not going to say the one that is spoilers for Sinners, but you know the
Sure,
one I'm talking about.
I probably do. It's not. It's not in my head, but I.
Yeah.
Um.
So it starts out as a sci-fi, ends up as a true horror. Starts out as a comedy, ends up as a true horror. Starts out as a horror, ends up as a spoof. Uh,
mm, ye- yeah. Um. I I do know which one you're talking about, Ruben. Uh. Let's.
I want to break
You know what?
free.
Cabin in the Woods.
Yes, fantastic. That was so like that was so. That's a great example. Yeah,
Because that kind of jumps genres like
yeah,
almost three times, sort
yeah,
of.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Um, let's see here. I Power Plant. Yeah, I'm not going to read that one because that's a you can't say that. We're avoiding stuff. Um, uh,
Bone
once upon
Tomahawk.
what?
Bone
Oh,
Tomahawk.
oh yeah, yeah. Uh, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh
That's
yeah,
that's a good one.
fantastic.
Sel, I'm not going to show yours just because it says one of the titles that we've been trying to avoid. Um, just because, um,
We're trying
yeah,
not to do spoilers for.
yeah, and everybody's saying the one that is. It just
Of
we
course
know
they
it.
are.
We know what movie that is. Don't say that because that totally gives away anything for like people like Amy who hasn't seen anything about Sinners, not even trailers. More of a psychological horror or psychological than horror. It is social commentary, it is drama, it is like um woven in there love letter to the blues. It is horror. Um did I miss any genres, Ruben?
I'm trying to think. No, it's about all of them, but it flickers between them.
Hmm.
Uh, Dark City is quite a good one. It's a mystery
Oh yeah.
noir,
Hmm.
and the ending happens.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
um yeah, that's a good one. That's
Mm.
a good question. uh, um we the people, here's the deal. um we both need super chats of $1,000. um because there's no way I'm even opening that up in my house.
What is it? What is strumming?
Oh, go look that up.
Okay.
And better yet, look it up on YouTube.
No, I'm good. I'm just gonna do images. Thanks.
The images won't do it justice. You need the video.
Okay.
There's no way in the world I would open this in my house.
Really?
Oh yeah, no, no. First off, because it would make the house, it would ruin the house, and then I would throw up on everything. So no, no. There's I was going to say there's no amount of money you could pay me, but I would do it for $1,000.
So funny. Can of strumming YouTube. How to play guitar. 3 strums you should know.
What?
Wait, I think I found it. I found one. Okay. Go. This is a dad and his kids.
Oh, I think this might be the funniest one ever.
Okay, I'm just going to skip. Oh, okay, that's sprayed everywhere as he's using the can opening.
Oh, that's.
A
Oh,
kid's holding their nose. The dad is. It's not even open properly. The dad is like,
retching, right?
yeah.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, still not open.
oh, we lost your video.
You lost my video?
Yeah.
Ah, cool. Um,
Yeah, that. So that is
oh,
like
it's
the
so gross.
stinkiest fish.
Yeah, the dad is not doing well. Okay.
Yeah.
I
There's
will
like
try and
challenges
get my
where
video
people
back.
eat it and stuff like that.
Oh no.
Ugh. Yes, the OA getting canceled was terrible. Man. Oh, and now Ruben's. Are you there at all? Well, that's weird. He's just gone. John Hawkes would be. Yes, he would be great. Also, because I mean, we're going through what is it, Deadwood, and he plays Soul in that, and I mean, he's great, but everything that he's in has just been like outstanding. Companion went into Completely Blind, which you recommend. Yes, that is definitely a fresh take on an old trope there. Yeah, a lot of fun. Um, yeah, Raised by Wolves also getting canceled. That's these things that they just I don't know what they don't get the backing or whatever. Um, Ruben, are you there? Sort of.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, Star Wars: The Last Star or The Last Starfighter. See, that's what happens when you put two movie titles in one together. Star Wars: Starfighter. Yep, Sean Levy, Ryan Gosling starring May of 2027. Yeah, let's see here. Skipping that.
Okay, funny.
Oh, Parasite also. Yeah, that was an excellent genius. Whoa. You okay there? Oh, hey,
Hello.
what happened?
No idea.
Okay.
I had to unplug a cable and plug it back in.
Oh, well,
You tried switching on and off again.
Works. Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna have beef with the next comment, and Ruben is probably going to laugh. If the OA getting canceled was terrible, then Warrior Nun getting canceled was catastrophic.
I agree, but did you know that they're still doing Warrior Nun movies?
Good God, why?
Because they're great. It's a great set.
No,
It's fantastic.
no.
I love Warrior Nun.
That show was shit.
No,
It
I disagree. It wasn't great, but I knew exactly what it was. It stuck to that.
okay, but the OA was great.
Yes, the OA. I think it was too great. I think
It
people
was
didn't understand it.
yes, it was too smart. It was
Yeah.
you are more than welcome, V12, to your opinion.
You and me, V12, on the Warrior Nun. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Korean movie I saw back that Korean movie I saw a while back that literally crossed every genre imaginable. It was complete madness, but it was boring.
So what's the title?
I don't know. That's we the people we need to know the title of it.
It's so bad he doesn't want to tell us the title so that we don't even try and watch it.
Yeah. Oh. Parasite might be one of your favorite Best Picture winner of all time. It was great.
It was certainly good. Yeah.
Yeah. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Genre bender. Yeah.
Great. Great
That
film.
was a lot of fun. Yeah. You- you- that's why your video went off because
Oh yeah. So,
yeah. Oh.
fun.
Sel, yes, I have seen the movie called Sacramento. I reviewed it also because I'm from Sacramento. And it's an okay movie. I don't think it's awesome, but it's yeah, it's halfway decent. So yeah. Ruben, oh wait. What's your favorite top 5 favorite fast food chains in the US and UK?
Mm, good question.
Um, Chipotle. These are not in any order. These are only in the order that they come into my brain.
Okay.
Taco Bell,
Yeah.
because it's Taco Bell. It's cheap and it's not really food and it will destroy your gut, but it's delicious. Um, that's tough.
I would go Roosters, which is a small personal owned chain. It's like 4 or 5 across the UK.
Mm,
But there's one that's close to us, and they
what do
do
they sell?
chicken, like chicken variants.
Wait,
You're being serious?
what's it? Well, yeah, I didn't know what it was. I mean, because it would be funny for them to serve burgers and it'd be
Yeah,
called Roosters.
they
But,
serve burgers. Yeah,
but
no,
what is a chicken variant?
I just mean like different types of chicken meals. So like chicken burgers or like a big chicken breasts or that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But it's just cooked really well. It's like grilled, that sort of stuff with really great seasoning and the buns and yeah, it's freshly made from people that that aren't. It's more expensive than normal fast food, so you get the quality
Quality.
of the yeah of what
Okay.
KFC as well. KFC here is really good. Well, at least it
Ooh,
is. That like the chicken is
KFC.
really well.
KFC here is you're taking your life in your hands.
Yeah, so that's not the case here. So weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Um, I like a Nando's, but it's expensive.
What is it?
Nando's?
What's that? Is that
Oh, you don't get Nando's in.
is that
It's Portuguese, but
oh
it's
yeah.
yeah. Again, chicken. I obviously like chicken. Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Chicken's good.
spicy. Like
Mm.
has that peri peri sauce, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And our local our local fish and chip shop is award winning. It's got like all these award posters and stuff and stuff just for like winning these competitions of taste and quality, and it's so good. It's
That
bad
would
for you,
make
but it's so good.
that would make it. No, it's fish. Fish is healthy.
Battered fish is just not even close to healthy, but yeah.
It's the only kind of fish I like. Oh gosh.
And our local Indian, best
Mm,
Indian. Oh,
you
tasty.
like you also like the In and Out Neapolitan shakes.
Yes, but that we don't. I'd have to travel continents to get one,
True, true. I'm trying to think of what
which I may do.
else. Oh, yeah, Five Guys. I like Five Guys. I don't know what Greg is. Um,
Oh, Greg's. Greg's is a pastry shop, so different types of pastries,
ooh,
pies,
mm,
cakes. Yeah,
okay.
fresh.
Oh, not even better. Yeah, Five Guys. I can only eat. Well, first off, I can only afford it every so often
Yes,
because it is ridiculously
really
expensive.
expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, and then yeah, it's good though. I don't know. Yeah. Um, going back. Yeah, I saw Sacramento and loved it. How accurate it was. Yeah, yeah. On pieces of it. Oh gosh. Nando's is fast casual, not fast food. I don't even know what's the difference.
It means it takes a while to get the food. It's not fast at all.
Oh, yeah, well, do you order it at the counter?
You can do. You can have, like, here we have places like Just Eat, which is like an app of people that have cars and bikes that they just bring you food.
Well, no, but Nando's specifically, do you order at the counter and then you can go sit down, or
Yeah,
does
you do.
somebody come to you? Okay,
Yeah, no, nobody serves you. They bring you the food though,
sure. That is
but
fast food. I don't care what
yeah,
you say.
but you
That is
order at the counter. Yeah, that's
yeah,
fast food, right? Yeah,
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 that's fast food. If you have a server, then that can be
that's a restaurant.
yeah, yeah, and you can call it fast casual or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, in my book, fast food is
It's a wonderful atmosphere because there's a lot of them in South Africa, and that has kind of trickled over here. So even though it's a Portuguese chain owned, a lot of South Africans work in them, and
oh wow,
I'm always hearing like African dialects and stuff, which just makes me feel like I'm at home, which is awesome.
that's cool. It's nuts in Malaysia. Full
Is
house
it?
crazy.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, okay. So Chipotle, is it worth the hype? Eh. Um, what I like about Chipotle is it is don't listen to Ruben. Ruben's eaten there once and he just came off an airplane for like a day and a half. And then some moron made him walk up 10,000 steps and then back down 10,000 steps. And then he was asked if he wanted chips and he said yes, and then got tortilla chips, not
Flipping
fried. So
tortillas. What the crap is that, man?
yeah, and so it was disappointed all the way around. Plus he didn't know what time or day it was, so that
No, you
also didn't help.
didn't know where I was.
Yeah.
I
But
also had dreadlocks and looked like the Joker. So
true. This is
yeah.
true. But I mean, Chipotle, the good thing about Chipotle is that it's kind of like a Subway or a Pyology or Mod Pizza or something like that, where you watch them make it in front of you and you tell them what to put in. Um, so first off, I can make sure they put enough stuff, uh, like extra rice, extra beans, extra cheese. No, anything other than extra meat is no charge. So that's cool.
I think you're my beautiful wife.
So it is filling. It will destroy your stomach. There is an episode of South Park that they did this infomercial Chipotle away, which it's meant to get the burn streaks out of your underwear. So which is it is a true thing. Um, but
Yeah, that sounds fantastic.
yeah, no, it's good. Yeah. Right, but it's the next comment that makes it.
I mean, no judgment.
Yeah, well, and I wouldn't have thought that until
Whatever
the
makes
second
you
comment.
happy.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yes, to
Oh,
clarify, you didn't need to clarify
yeah,
it.
no, I didn't think that, but
No,
that's,
I didn't.
oh gosh, that was great. Uh, Sabotan, I don't know what Sabotan is. Five Guys is crazy expensive. Yeah, Five Guys is crazy expensive everywhere, I think.
I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys. That's what you're paying for.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Indian food is one of the best foods. I
I
I do
agree.
not I no, I don't enjoy no. Uh
And that's weird because you love spicy stuff. They
yeah,
they have like an aromatic aroma of variant spices that they use, and it's so tasty.
it smells good, but that whole yogurty creamy
They don't do that with every dish. It just depends what you
well,
order.
I don't know what to order that is not going to look like that, and that's disgusting. I don't do, Yogurt is
Chicken
not a food, first off, and then it doesn't.
jalfrezi, order that. There's no yogurt in that.
What is it?
A jalfrezi.
What is that?
No, you won't like it. No.
See,
It's got like a meat and a mixture of vegetables, and you just don't do vegetables. So, and it's like
it
red
depends on the
sauce, and it's
vegetables.
really spicy.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's really hot.
kava is a power plant. Are we talking about the drink kava? Pretty good, but there are copycats who do Mediterranean better. I don't know, because my neighbor down the road is Fijian, and they do. I want to say it's called kava, and I drank some of it, and it made my tongue go numb, and then I said no. And it also tasted like potato dirt and water.
Yeah, covers the drink, right? Not food.
I think so. I don't know, but I don't enjoy it. But also, it's not good for my heart because of the medicine that I take. It can interact with it sometimes, so I have to stay away from it. But yeah, Moe's. AJ, what's Moe's? I don't even know what Moe's is.
It's Moe's bar from The Simpsons.
Oh yes. Well, and Amy lives in Springfield because it's Moe's is more expensive than Chipotle.
Oh gosh.
No, no, Jim and I, no, I don't do lamb
Why
or
not?
sheep or
Why?
goat.
What?
No,
Lamb is just.
no, I don't. I do cow and chicken and pig.
You're missing out on like a big food group.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I've had.
Did you say no?
I've had a little bit of lamb before, and I do not enjoy it at all.
It must have not been cooked right.
I've had duck. I've had octopus. I don't enjoy duck. Octopus was fine. I
But
do
I'm not
not
a huge
ever
fan
feel
of octopus.
the what?
I'm not a huge fan of octopus.
Yeah, I won't feel the need to ever eat it again. But you know, yeah. Yogurt, creamy Indian food is from the north. The south are based on fried chicken, fish, and curry.
Yes. There you go.
I could do chicken. See, that's fine.
Mm.
Ooh, Dunkin' Donuts. Oh no, they all closed around you. Oh, well, because they were paying Matt Damon and Ben Affleck all that money. Only go on Mondays because they have entree chips, salsa, and drinks for $8. I think we're talking about
Chipotle?
Moe's.
Oh, Moe's.
I don't know where Moe's is. I don't know what Moe's is. I have not seen the South Park episode about the Japanese toilet, but that is funny. Cava is the sparkling Spanish wine, but you're referring to the chain of Mediterranean restaurants. Okay. I appreciate the clarity on that. I still don't know. So when I was talking about Cava, I was talking about the dirty potato water.
There's a Moe's in London that's described as a halal restaurant. Is it that? Peri Peri Grill?
I don't think so. This is Moe's Southwest Grill, Mexican restaurant.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. Okay.
So I don't want the pop-up ad. I want to see what you got.
Welcome to Moe's.
Yeah, they used to have like a Qdoba where I live. Also, I don't know.
Oh, that does look nice. Yeah.
And that's, I mean, build your own. Let's see here.
Wait, what? They put crisps on their food?
You don't have to, I don't think.
Yeah, no thanks, Mo.
There's like, ooh, that's an edgy veggie bowl. That's
an edgy. You got so much edge.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, those are some weird stuff here. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Well, all right. What's Kachava? What is Kachava? I don't know. Is that what I'm thinking of? But they called it Kava.
Kachava.
No, that's shakes. Kachava is like a brand, isn't it? Yeah,
no idea.
I'm sorry, I got to look this up now. Kava. Kava is a non-alcoholic beverage derived from the root of the Piper methysticum plant, native to the South Pacific Islands. It's traditionally consumed as a tea and is known for its calming and relaxing effects, often used in social and ceremonial gatherings. Yeah, it literally tastes like you've taken a potato, like uncooked raw potato, ground it up, mixed in some dirt, and then put water back into it, and then said, "Here, drink this." And
Sounds wonderful.
it's yeah, but yeah, it's they really enjoyed it, and I had 2 or 3 cups, and literally I couldn't feel my mouth, so it was like,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
Panera is good too, but you have to sell plasma to go there. um, okay, well, deer tastes exactly like beef. Well, then why won't I just eat cow? That's not a good argument. I don't understand. Goat and sheep are yummy. Yeah, more for you. I would rather just play with them. Um, my palate sounds a bit like a 12-year-old middle schooler. Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
It's okay. Chris is he knows what he likes.
Yeah, I consider myself simple, not picky. Um,
Easy to buy for then.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Red pepper farms. I like. Yeah, lamb is gross and it stinks when you cook it.
How do you cook it? Jeez.
I don't know. Uriah, hey, curry chicken is the best. Why don't you like heaven?
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, that's so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so when you say curried chicken, I need to know what that means because every time I see curry, it's like creamy.
No,
I don't do creamy.
you don't have to. There's like literally tons and tons of versions of curry chicken. You don't have to have a
But
creamy one.
but I need to know, I need specifics.
Oh my gosh.
I need to know
Google it.
exactly what it is so that first off, I'm not grossed out, but then I can want to try it. So, yes.
When you come visit the UK, we will get an Indian that doesn't have creamy stuff in it, and you can just have a bit of it.
I need to stop you. So we're going to kidnap somebody who does not have cream in them, and then I'm going to have a little bit of them. That sounds dirty, nasty, and illegal.
How did you get all of that from that? That's so
We're
weird.
going to have Indian.
Yeah, we're not going to.
No, you have, you
it.
said any Indian. You didn't say
Yes.
Indian food. You said
An Indian. That's what
An
that's what you say in the UK. Like, oh, what are you going to have for dinner tonight? Oh, we'll have an Indian or a Chinese.
Not that denotes a person, a thing.
It means you're too lazy to say restaurant, like
Well, you
and
don't
then
have
take up.
Why? Why wouldn't you just say, how about Chinese? Not a
Yeah.
Chinese.
I think we'll have a Chinese. No, let's have a. What about Nando's? See, it just.
How about Chinese?
Well, that denotes many Chinese people.
No. If I say no, if I say how about
It's
a
a
Chinese,
school
it's
of Chinese people.
I don't want to have a person for food. That's
Flagon of Chinese people.
frowned upon in most civilized societies. Well,
Is it though?
everything here is edible. Even I am edible. Hey, Utaka, seeing Sinners today? Yes, awesome. Can't wait to hear what you think about that. And the Ugly Stepsister was gnarly. Ooh,
Yes, it was.
that ending scene where she's, oh my gosh, that went on just too long. So, wow. Oh my gosh. I don't get why Westerners think Indian food is just about curry. India has so much of an incredible. Right? That's what I'm shown. Whenever anybody says you need to try Indian food, have this curry. That's what they say. You would love curry. Stop saying the word curry. I don't like Korean curry. I don't like Indian curry.
When I say Indian food, I'll put the food on there for you, so I'm not having an Indian. I don't. My mind doesn't immediately go creamy curry. It goes spicy, but my mind goes to what type of meats. Okay, so I can have lamb, but you want to have lamb. There's chicken. Very different types of chicken dishes you can have with vegetables or rices that are like. Do you ever have like mixed colored rice or pilau rice or that kind of rice? No. Okay.
Peely rice? What was that?
Pilau. Pilau. I think. No?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I've had like Afghani food,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Love Afghani food. I don't eat their yogurt with it because that's disgusting. But
Do you know why they bring you the yogurt though? Because some of them is so spicy that the yogurt dilutes the spice for people that can't handle it. You'd be fine because you love your hot stuff.
yeah, that's the only
Yeah.
thing I can taste. I don't want it gooped up with some. I'm not even going to
Why
say
don't you like yogurt?
because it's milk that's gone bad on its way to cheese.
Oh my gosh.
And just putting fruit in it to disguise the rancidness is that's not okay.
You're I really want you to write the book. You need to. Food Groups by Chris.
Yes. Tamil Indian. Most of the shops in Singapore.
Nice. I'd love to try that.
Not all of the north is creamy. Yogurt is mostly from Punjab, as they have a lot of cattle because of the 5 rivers that flow there.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay. Chicken is amazing no matter how you cook it. Yeah, that's pretty much true. As long as it's cooked. um, Tamil was an ancient naval power, so trade was major there. They focus on every 5 flavor of taste. I don't know what
Which
that means.
are?
What are 5 flavors? Isn't there more flavors?
Mm.
I don't know. I do not drink beer. I hate beer. It's horse piss with sand in it.
Dude just has opinions for days.
Yeah, but I'm glad that other people like beer. I mean, that's whatever. I like vodka. That's what I like vodka. Um, so AJ will drink a couple on the weekends. Blue Moon Belgian White, Guinness Extra Stout,
Mm,
and Jungling Lager favorites. Okay.
nice. I like me a Guinness. Yeah.
Korean barbecue is outstanding. Texas barbecue is outstanding. Southern barbecue,
Yes, I don't want taxes with my barbecue, but Texas barbecue for sure.
Texas barbecue. Yeah, whatever.
You get an extra tax.
Uh, is there a fast food place in the UK for meat pies?
Greg's does a lot of pies, like we're talking steak bake, chicken bake, Cornish pasty, which is like a pasty that's got potato and different types of meats in it. That's quite nice. But not like you'd have to go to like little towns that just are niche. There is like in Winchester, there's like a right next to the like in this old towny street. They've kept all the architecture because it's like government approved. You're not allowed to do anything of it, like historical heritage sort of stuff. So all the modern stuff is built into this old timey wimey Harry Potter looking street. And in there, right next to the big statue, is a pie shop that does very huge pies for huge expenses because Winchester, I think, might be the second most expensive place to live in the UK. So, but the pies are amazing because they're freshly made and they're big and yeah. So like there isn't a chain, but you'd have to find like the niche places that decide, oh yeah, we do pies here.
Is
And I
it
think when you're talking pie, I'm not talking about like strawberry,
you're talking
mostly just
pie?
meats. Yeah, I'm not talking about pie like apple crumble or
Yeah, pie.
pie.
Yeah,
You guys do pie shops though, don't you? Like, I see it in
yeah,
the movies all the time. You know,
yeah,
what pie do you have?
yeah. Diners. Yeah,
Yeah,
diners are known for that. But then we have like there's a restaurant called Marie Callender's, and they're known for their pies. They do food also, but they're known for their pies. Like people will just order pies to go, and that's it.
like
Um,
when you took us to the Cheesecake Factory, I was so confused
oh
because
yeah, they're
I thought it
just
was like
cheesecake.
a takeaway of just cheesecake, but it's a
Yeah.
massive restaurant
Yes.
that does food that's
Yes.
awesome and cheesecake.
And then a ton of cheesecake also. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, it's
Exactly.
so weird. Yeah, it was
So
great. Loved it. Yeah.
is that meat pie place in Winchester? Is it next to a barber shop?
It's not human meat pie. No,
Hmm,
I don't think it's next to a barbershop.
okay.
There
For
is a
talking
barbershop
food,
quite
there's a
close.
See, I'm telling you, yeah. Spam musubi is fantastic. Chris Retzlaff also likes spam musubi, and Yutaka no. I had spam for the first time a couple of weeks ago, and no,
You
no.
should check. You should check it out, Yutaka. He did a munchie and ate with his daughter, and it was wonderful. Daughter loving it, of course. Hope loved it, but Chris did not.
She likes spam anyway. That's the yeah, no. Curry has become shorthand for gravy, like sauces based from UK colonized Indian food, but curry is a
Mm,
plant whose
yeah.
leaves are used similar to bay leaves. Well, see, that's
Yes.
interesting now. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Now you're talking legit. Yeah.
Well, Chris, that makes you wonder about a lot of things. Like, you take chicken, for example. Maybe the Matrix couldn't figure out what to make chicken taste like, which is why
Which is why
chicken
everything
tastes
tastes
like
like chicken.
that's great.
Thanks,
Um,
Chris.
uh, chicken the lollipop or 65 or do piazza will be spicy without fat and cream.
Those words together don't make sense in my head. In fact, I
I
wish I could unsee those words together.
chicken lollipop I don't ever want to see again.
Yes. So gross. What the hell?
I imagine pureed chicken into a mush.
Into a mush that's been
And then
fried, and
well,
then you
and
stuff a
then
stick
just
onto it.
stick into it and then you just
Oh my god. Oh, I don't know what 65 means.
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. See, Chris chiming in there that yeah, makes it at least once a week. Wow. Good grief. Uh I know British people say an an Indian or a Chinese for meal, but do you guys also say an Italian or a French for those ethnic foods also?
No, I say Maurice the baguette for
For
French,
French.
and for Italian I go la.
See, that's interesting. At no point would an American put an or an A before that because it denotes a person then. I'm not going. What do you want for dinner? A Chinese. No.
I mean, both of those things could be correct. I do want a Chinese person, and I want a Chinese food. Because Chinese people are smart.
Oh yeah,
And
they are, but not to eat. That's what I'm talking about.
I
Not to
didn't say I wanted to eat them. You took it to the negative. I'm a meat popsicle.
eat. Nice hat.
It's a nice. Keep it. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah, once a week. That's a oh, crochet wine. Listen, loves Guinness. There you go. I know you
Have you
do.
noticed how I've been shrinking, Chris?
Yes, I have. Is the camera going up or is your seat going down?
It's my seat.
Did the did the piston just kind of stop?
It just decides when it wants to let me know that I'm too heavy for it.
Oh,
You
oh,
know,
judgmental
if
stare.
if
That's
you
not good.
remember, like Galaxy, not Galaxy Quest, the doors that are depressed, it's like my chair. They go, hmm.
Yes.
Oh, let's
Oh.
try.
Lived in an apartment complex with Indians from India, and the smell of curry every day completely ruined the dish for me. See, my my neighbors down the street have they cook in their garage. They built a kitchen out in their garage, which I think is fairly common in the U.S. Just because of how strong the smell is. But because they have their garage door open as they cook and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, it smells like the smell is amazing. I'm not poo-pooing that. It's just I don't want lamb and I don't want yogurt.
You're still on the yogurt thing.
Yeah.
You need to get over it, dude.
Why do British people say brilliant a lot?
Uh, it's like saying cool, or it's like a word that it gives you pause to between saying something else. It can be good, it can be positive, or it can be shitty. Like, brilliant, and that that like something is just terrible has happened. Like, get a terrible email where you realize your work hasn't saved. Brilliant. I don't know why I'm saying that like Moss. Brilliant. Go. Or it can be brilliant. I don't know. We say it a lot. It's like I don't. It still irritates me. Um, Guys that call me bruv, like I'm not your brother. I'm not your bruv, because bruv is like means that we're friends. But it's
Like,
so
bro.
like, yeah, it's trying to get you to be in part of their circle, so that whatever they're saying or what they're about to say is excused or it's okay. And immediately I'm like, nah. First off, no. Take your chaviness and move across the street. Not that I'm racist to any particular species of people. Yeah. I don't know.
Might need to hit a meeting, Chris. First sign is when they say I don't drink. I like vodka. No, did I say I don't drink? I didn't mean that. I don't like beer. I or wine for that matter. I don't like wine either.
I don't drink. I like vodka. That's pretty funny.
But I was gonna, yeah. Oh, Thomas had this theory of taste that had 5 aspects in every diet. They tried to accommodate all of them. Oh,
It's in
and
the
they
Sanskrit.
focused on them for health
Wow,
purposes. Oh, that's cool. Okay.
that's awesome.
Used to get a big plate of chapati slathered in ghee. So good with a cup of chai.
I like chai tea. Yeah, it's a bit too sweet
Team
for me
tea?
sometimes. Yeah, um, it's a bit too sweet for me. So that's a bit of hit and miss. I love Turkish tea. Delicious.
Mm, I don't
Yeah.
know what.
Just different flavors of tea, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Normally, like if authentic, it'll be served in those little glass, tiny little glass like cups, like
Oh,
a bit bigger than an espresso shot, but enough to have like a few sips. But that's about it.
I love the Turkish, like when they have coffee and tea, their
Oh
mugs
yeah,
that they
it's
have
so
and put
cool.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
it.
I'm chuffed to bits and feeling very cheeky, mate, in it.
Nobody says chopped anymore. Like unless you're from old money, and that's like your heritage.
uh,
Ah, chaps, I'm rather chuffed about this outcome, aren't I? Yes, 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 yes.
oh, Amy was typing about Cheesecake Factory. Oh, that's funny. Closest one though is 2 hours away from her. Oh,
Wow.
yeah, that's um
Oh yeah, it's one of my good memories, Amy. I really enjoyed that. We were out with like the whole fam. It was great.
big ass table and nobody could hear anything.
Nobody could hear anything because it was so loud in there. Yeah,
It was, and then with the music too.
yeah. I was like, why don't they turn that down so people can hear?
Yeah, I
Maybe
know.
because they want to convey about and get you out.
I think so. Part of it, yes, yes. Ghee smells so good. Without it, your lunch just feels alone. Ooh, apple crumble, pecan pies, a must with vanilla ice cream. There you
Yeah,
go.
I'm sad I didn't get to. Next time I visit, you'll have to take me to like a
A pie
diner
place.
that does pies. So
Yeah, I
like
could do that.
the authentic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just go on a pastry tour also, because there are
Yeah.
some that are like
Sounds
family
awesome.
owned that are.
Yeah. Oh, want to do that for sure.
Yeah, we hit them up in the morning so that we can get some breakfast and croissants and coffee and stuff, and then just stay there for
Now
lunch, and
you're
then
talking
have dessert
my
through there.
language.
And yeah,
Yeah. And then come back and just like coma out.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, chicken lollipop, and that just chicken on a stick.
Negative. I am a meat popsicle. Oh my gosh.
Chicken lollipop is a French cut chicken wing, super easy to eat and delicious.
Yes, but
Like a skewer
the French also eat frog legs and
and snails,
what do they call it? The snails. That's
escargot.
escargot. Yeah, that's just snot. That's what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, The only thing that tastes nice, and I'll challenge people, they're like, I love the taste of it. It's the sauce you like. The actual chewy part of the snail literally is like
It's like
viscous
rubber that,
mucus.
yeah, that
Yeah.
just.
Wow.
Well, and the kind I had before, it was so garlicky that
Oh
it was
yeah.
almost hard to eat
Yeah, they
because it
brown
was
it in there like garlic sauce.
overpowering. Yeah.
Yeah. A good one would be like have a bit of sauce with a bit of wine, like, but that's expensive. And then you're paying expensive snot. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
No, I'll
I
just pick my
pay,
nose.
yeah, for a lot of money for the things that I kill out in my garden.
Exactly. That occasionally you walk out in your garden, you forget to put your shoes on, and then you hear the crunch, and you're like, ah, oh no. Not sad for the snail, but for the squishiness under your foot.
Yes. Yes. Um, what oils do you use at home when you cook? I use avocado. We used virgin olive oil for a long time, and then moved to avocado.
Extra virgin is really good, healthy when not cooked. Like if you put it over a salad or something.
Mm,
I know you don't eat that, Jerry, but yeah,
no.
it's really healthy. Avocado oil is really healthy. Coconut oil has a really high burning rate, so it doesn't become carcinogenic at all.
But it makes all of your food taste like suntan lotion.
It does have a suntan taste. Yeah, it's hard to disguise that.
Yeah. I,
Yeah.
yeah. Chicken lollipop is a preparation of the chicken drumstick where you cut the meat off the bone so it resembles a lolly. Okay.
What?
Where's your Dr. Pepper?
Had it yesterday.
Oh, maybe Chinese as India, we call it Desi Chinese, maybe changed and molded into Indian culture.
Huh, interesting.
Butter for a lot of your cooking,
Yeah,
yeah.
we do butter as well. Yeah.
Grapeseed or rice bran oil. I don't know what rice bran oil is. I've never tried that before.
Hmm. Are those safe to cook at high temperatures?
I don't
I know
know.
there's very few.
Yeah, most of them like
Bad.
turn quickly bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See? You're taking Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, crochet wine listens use butter, ghee, or beef tallow.
Is
I've
ghee the white stuff?
It's the what is it like the clarified type of I don't know exactly. I mean, I've seen it in the stores.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
Okay.
yeah.
Or is it like when you go to karate and they're like, put your karate gi on?
Yes,
Yes.
that's what I cook in. Yeah.
Your karate gi. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, curious to know how we handle the full-time job along with watching hours-long TV show and movies, and then write script, record, and editing to get time for sleep. Um,
Chris does not sleep much.
yeah, I sleep on Sundays. Um, no, I some of it's because Ruben and I get things early, so it
Mhm.
allows us to schedule things out a little bit.
Yeah.
That helps. Um, but there are a lot of times where it's also things pile up and
Yeah.
you just it if I didn't enjoy doing it, I wouldn't do it. Because there are times like I started watching a movie that came out on Shutter this week
Mm.
called Dead Mail, and I wanted it to be good. It may end well. God, it was boring and slow.
Ugh.
And I stopped halfway through and was like, because my wife was she had tapped out much earlier and I didn't feel like subjecting her to it much more. And I thought, you know what, I'll just go back to it when she's not there and watch it. And I couldn't. So those types of things, like I just don't, you know, but I don't know. Yeah, no sleep. Sleep when I'm dead.
I'm in a position where I'm like a house dad. I do some of the housework. It's a nice place to be in, and I write because I'm trying to be an author. So I'm dedicating a lot more time to writing, and that is finally coming together because I'm actually working through my third book now. So that's great.
Nice.
And then I do what YouTube stuff I can with reviews, but I don't often get to the screenings anymore, which hurts my channel, I think, because they're just so expensive to go to London and back for press screenings.
Yeah, I don't. It has to be a really huge movie for me to go to San Francisco.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, it's not nearly as expensive for me to go to San Francisco as it is for you to go to London, but still.
But traveling so expensive in the UK.
Mm.
The public transport is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
And you're still, what, 2 hours away? Hour and a half?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah. Hour and a half. Yeah. But door to door is probably 2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. Grapeseed and rice bran oils are anti-inflammatory. Huh?
Interesting.
Okay. They did a casting call in my tribe for native teens, 14 through. Serious? That's awesome.
Are you going?
Gosh. I don't know how old we the
I
people
don't know.
are.
I don't know how old. Yeah, I presume.
Yeah, that's really cool,
older.
though.
That is awesome.
Are you Danae? Or I don't, because I don't know who they tap and stuff like that. I mean, that's awesome, though. That's so good. Don't care about the inflammatory stuff. They're cheap. Well, there you go. How fun would our potluck reunion be? We could all get together and try different dishes we all like from our Amy. That would be spectacular. Yes,
that'd be so cool. Yeah,
I think that would be just a good time. I think, yeah, we would try and be. Yeah, we don't want to pronounce anything incorrectly, at least on purpose, you know. Went to buy a car and told the salesman to put a big S on the side and put a big S on the hood. So when I drive by, people look at that escargot.
Escargot. Wow, Chris.
That is a great dad joke right there. Oh, shoot. I skipped. Grapeseed has a high smoke point and neutral flavor. Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. For wok cooking. Oh, good. Trading Places. Yes. Light and Magic Season 2 is exceptional. Episode 2 should be watched by all Star Wars fans and Lucas internet disciples.
That's funny. And not wrong.
Yeah. Yes, we haven't even heard what the best thing were you watched this week. Rabbit got lost on a bunny trail somewhere. Yeah, we are 2 hours and 17 minutes in, and we have not even. Yeah. Oh, Dark Winds is one reason George R. R. Martin is not giving us Winds of Winter. Hey, you know what? And he bought a railroad also.
Wait, George R. R. Martin wrote Dark Winds?
Yeah, he's one of the writers and executive producers, along with Robert Redford.
Wow, I need to get into that series. Okay,
Apache, cool, right on. Oh, that's outstanding. I'm so glad that they are these shows that are casting.
I really thought you were gonna go. I'm also Apache. I was like, you are?
No, I'm not. I don't have any. Yeah, my wife is Cherokee, has Cherokee in her.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't. To the best of my knowledge, I have zero. So, but that's really cool. I mean, because we've had also some other shows. You know, there was that North of North, which was
So good.
the Inuk in an Inuk village up north, and then Chris, you missed Ruben's question. That came in at an hour 24. We have still not done the movie plot explained plurally.
Should we start the podcast now?
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Okay, so yeah, let me do. You want to do my movie plot explained poorly?
Sure.
Okay. Let's see here. I need to find it. Okay, so I have it here. Okay. An entire town is destroyed by family game night.
Yeah, I think I got this. I'll wait.
Okay, just to see if anybody else.
Yeah. I mean, I could be wrong, but is it family though?
Well,
Partial family?
partial, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
Partial Family.
Okay.
Yeah,
And it could be any one of them, right?
it could be really. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just rewatched the 2 new ones.
Did you really? I
Yeah.
need to. Is it
Love.
holding up still?
So good. Yeah.
Nice.
Want more?
No, you don't need to watch anything before starting Dark Winds. Dark Winds is the first season. I think is probably a little slower, but it does set up other storylines for later. Season 2 is amazing. Season 3 I really enjoyed also. So, okay, Ruben, what do you think it is?
Jumanji?
Yes,
Yeah.
good job.
Or Zathura?
Oh, it could. Well, yeah, it could have been Zathura. Yeah, but yeah, no, Jumanji is the better answer.
Jumanji. Yeah.
Yeah. You want to talk about Sinners?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So we saw a movie, Sinners.
Yeah.
It was good.
It's all right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What else should we talk about?
You gave it 5 stars, right?
I did. I
I
did.
gave it 5 stars.
I did. Okay. I didn't. I didn't have a chance to watch your review yet.
Yeah.
So
Like, I was blown away by this film. Like, blown away. During the film, like, it just character study on different characters, setting up a world for an hour and a half before you get to what is really the final thing. And it's so patient, it takes its time, but it's not boring. There's like just because it's slow, it's not slow and like, this is boring. It's slowly pacing, building and building and building, and you feel it. You feel it in the tension. The thing that was so brave is the music, and it's not just one type of music. There's a variety of different styles: folk, jazz, authentic cultural stuff that's mixed, that I'm not going to say, that I thought there was a moment where I thought this is not quite working, and then it mixes it in, and I was just like, holy crap, that's genius. So when it comes for the sound design and the score mixing in as a character, I was just like, this is 5 stars, like fantastic, like on its own, separate from the movie. Then you're looking at the cinematography, and it's just beautiful. It's beautiful to look at. Like, I think, and it sounds so pretentious, but I think this is his best film, and I think this is going to be one of his magnum opus. It's going to be very hard to top. I love the fact that Ryan Coogler's doing different genre films. So we've had the Creed boxing ones, which he nailed. Like, he kicked ass now. Black Panther will live on as one of the greatest movies in the Marvel cinema, right? But he's doing different genres, so he's not sticking like some of these directors that are like, I've done this really well, I'm just going to stick to that. I'm going to play in all fields. But he's also one of those directors that now has like some favorite actors, like we have this Titan crew, like Michael B. Jordan is like, he's the man, and I understand because he's got presence. One of the very few actors that I know that could play twins and be so specific in the differences. I mean, there was clothing, different hats to show who they were, but there was inflections, mannerisms, speech, different characters, and fantastic with the cinematography, but really clever filming to show like when it was a different actor or a different one of the different twins, like cheating the camera just slightly so that it could have the stand-in step in. We have a ensemble cast. Like, I could just go on. Like, everybody in the cast is fantastic. The script is polished. The movie is like 2 hours and 17 minutes, but I didn't want it to end. I can't wait to own the movie because I want to listen to the commentary and the special features, how they made it. It's a film that film students should study and use as this is what cinema is for, because it's art, but it also is damn entertaining. Anyway, you speak now.
I just like, yes, 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 absolutely. I mean, it really is the music, that moment that you're talking about where it shows heritage and depth in the relationship with music.
Mm.
the meaning behind it. And I love just even the lore that is built in that talks about transcending and breaking, piercing the veil.
Yeah.
And the way that Coogler decided to show that, you're right. At first, I was like, "Oh, people are not going to enjoy this." I think so.
Mm.
That's going to bother some people. And the more I watched it, the more I was like, "Well, first off, from a filmmaking standpoint, holy crap! This is one of like I don't know if it was a continuous take. It
It,
felt like
it
a
was. I
continuous take.
felt like it. Well, it felt like a continuous take. Yeah.
Yeah. And just as we are sweeping through this dance hall and the variety of music that's being interwoven seamlessly and complementary to each other, um, that I was just like, whoa, okay. But then, like the tones that you're getting and the music and how they fit each other, along with the imagery that we're getting. Oh, I mean, it just was like, boom, here's one good thing. Oh, yeah, you think we're done? No, here's another bit of meaning. Here's another bit of meaning. And just piling it on and not feeling preachy, not
I was just
feeling
gonna
like,
say, it's not that pushed forward. It wasn't a thing that was like, ta-da, this is art, you guys. How cool is this? It was pushing the story forward. It had relevance to be there.
yeah, it completely reinforced everything that was building up to at that moment, which was then also going to help propel the next story arc. I was talking with one of my kids yesterday. She was reading a book, and she talked about how a lot of the times in like horrors, which is true for movies also, where you get these introductions of things, of storylines, of tangents, of little, you know, offshoot types of things, and a lot of the
Mm.
time these are just left. Like once we reach the climax and the finale, while those were not major arcs or parts, they're still left dangling a little bit, right? And in this, I was surprised because the movie feels like it's ending and then it goes on and wraps up some of the initial moments that it initiated while still complementing the rest of the story. Like, not like, oh, hey, we forgot about this. I mean, it was a natural flow. Like
Yeah.
this feels like it would happen now, and it's
Mm.
part of the story, and it's also wrapping up these storylines that we hinted at before. And I,
There's a
I
couple of films that I'd like to mention that I won't, that I had the same feeling watching this. The only way I can explain it is that it's one of those films that if I had the time, I'd go back in and watch it straight away again. It's one of those films that I feel like it's going to stand the test of time. Like people will come back to it and go, yeah, okay, this has longevity to it. You know, those films that we talk about in the 80s that we love? I feel like this is going to be one of those. Like, do you remember when that film came out? Yeah, that was so good. And there's reason for it. Man, I wish I could. We might have to talk spoilers at some point
yeah.
in the future, so we could talk about some of the inspiration that this definitely draws from. But at the same time, it feels fresh because it's doing its own thing.
Yeah, and it's funny because again, when we go back to the trailer, I think the second trailer that shows a lot of things, I think it almost does a disservice in
Mm.
some people's minds because it builds the movie up to be faster paced.
Oh yeah, it's definitely
It,
not.
and I love that. I mean, we are getting back to, it seems like, because there's been several movies in the last couple months, or even shows that they take the time to build our characters up before launching us into the reason
But
why we need
this
to
is
care
what
about them.
I mean. That's just listening to your audience, right? We've been moaning about how crappy the writing is of these shows, is doing a disservice to some of the characters that we've come to love, but they're just written so badly because it feels like they've churned them out so quickly. Scripts for movie, scripts for TV series. But you're right. There's been a few that, you know, like in my review at the clip of Aladdin, like a diamond in the rough, a diamond in the rough. It's exactly what it feels like.
Yeah. I mean, because that all of this time getting to know little Sammy, played by Michael Caton, first role, by the way, his first
Really?
his first role.
Okay.
Um,
Watch this space.
Holy crap, dude! Like, talk about setting the bar high for yourself. You know,
Your first role is in a Ryan Coogler film with Michael B. Jordan. Wow.
yeah, yeah, where he surpasses Jordan at different points.
For sure. Yeah.
You know, um, so having that, but getting to know him, becoming invested in him, and his dream, his desire, his struggles that he has, and the tie with family, also pulling in the two brothers, Smoke and Stack. I mean, that is just the time that we spend with them also, while it's vague at moments, it's so telling as well. You
Yeah.
know,
I like that we get exposition sometimes, but it is necessary for the story. There's like a narrator that talks a little bit, and it's necessary and doesn't detract from it. But for the most part, the background stories of each character we're finding out through them just having little bits of dialogue or being in another place, putting flowers down at someone's, where someone has passed away, and then there'll be a line of dialogue that just lets you know so much history that has come past. It's so well done. Yeah.
yeah. I had somebody in my comments like, this is stupid. Identical twins act exactly the same. I
Eh?
don't think you've been around any twins, because no, they don't. They
No,
have their
they
own
don't.
personalities. Just because they look alike, and sure, they share similarities a lot, but they're not identical in every. They're not clones. You know,
That's
I
such a
mean,
weird comment.
yeah, I've known twins and triplets, and they're different. I mean, yeah, they look the same, uh, but so to have these two characters be similar in many areas and then also drastically different in certain ideals, made them, I mean, it gave that internal tension between the two, which was beautiful, because it sets up then the other hardships and the complications that we see later,
Mm.
so that if they don't see eye to eye, even at the very beginning, on every single thing, there's going to be conflict here and there, and that creates some excitement. It creates better depth. Um, yeah, yeah, it is. I mean, it's so good. And Amy asked a question about, is this like a conversation starter movie, like parallel to the current events? Because she wants to go see it, but she's wondering if it's a date night movie or take the teens to see it. Yes.
Mm.
I, I mean, it does pull in, like, it's relevant for today. To say it's not would be a disservice in ignoring parts of the message. Um, but it's also not preachy.
I don't think it's preachy at all, because you could reflect that there is a
Mhm,
message, but also you could just take it for at the time when this,
mhm.
like when it's set, this would be happening, and it was. So it was just reflecting on history, and then we have a story within that is bigger than the sum of the parts, that makes it much more fun and interesting to kind of see the characters play with history and a little bit something extra. Uh, which is the first time I think we've seen Kugler do something that way. To see how he hounds that, I'm so excited about like what he does in the future, because I now want to see him duck more into that, see what he can do with it. It'll be wonderful.
Yeah, I do think it's one to take the teens to.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, it could be a great date movie too.
Oh, for sure.
Um, but
Definitely conversation starter.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
so
I mean,
much to talk about.
even just on the things that you loved, not even about like
Yes.
the, the deep part of the message. We're doing our best to even just stay away from
Yeah,
Spoilers.
dude,
There's
just
so
stay
much
away
more to
from
say.
trailers and even people coming out of the screening, like just going la 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 la
Uh-huh.
la.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Anyway, should I talk about quickly Warfare?
yes.
Yes.
I want
Okay,
to know
so
about this.
there's it's a new A24 film, although they're just producers. I don't know why people go, oh look, it's an A24 film. It's just a production house that bought the license, and yes,
Yeah.
they've bought some good indie films that people have gone, oh look, it's an A20. No, it's an Alex Garland movie, and gone. I must get this right because I'm going to upset people, as I've seen already in the comments, by not paying proper respect. Alex Garland, Ray Mendoza both wrote and directed this film. And it stars a bunch of people, like really top uh, actors, but it's not really the focus of the movie. The focus of the movie is warfare, and it shows a real stark reality, the most accurate reality, authentically shown in a way that is so honest, it's uncomfortable, so harrowing that I think they should re-genre this movie into literally horror. And
Mm.
the first half of this film, you're just with our characters sitting inside of a room, and they're like sitting in different places, talking to each other on comms, and they're going through various things like so and so is at this building, guy with trousers and blue shirt is at this place, and it does that for half a film. So if you're expecting an action um, war movie, this isn't that. This is literally what the title says it is. It's an indie film, and it's 90% one location in this house. And when they encounter um, people coming for their location, it's not done in a way that's Hollywood. I would say even less Hollywood than Civil War was, because that was like the previous version, or like that was great and very realistic, but also had a bit of Hollywood air to this. I would say this is a film that's like feels like it's stripped back. It's filmed like documentary style, but because it's filmed because the story is from the memories of the guys that were there. The story it's chronological, so don't worry. It's not like jumping backwards and forwards. It's just like in real time. This is what happens, but it's so brutal. Like take Saving Private Ryan, those first 10 minutes, and
Mm.
just place yourself in that madness, but in a really tight, constrained place. The sound design for this movie is spectacular. It's got extreme highs of loudness, like and extreme lows, uh, and silence, and then just like the stark reality of what an explosion feels like. You know that kind of sound that you get that we've been shown loads of times in war movies when somebody hears a big bang and then they have that deaf silence sound,
Mhm.
that shh, and it's this is the first time I felt like that they've done something different with that. They show something with each person, how their silence is different
Ooh,
because each person is different.
yeah.
And if you, I mentioned in my review, if you suffer from tinnitus, you're going to feel it in this. But
Mm.
because of, I would say, the location to an explosion, like an IED, how far or how close it was, is what level of deafness you have for that moment. So it was just an incredible use of silence and sound. Design is going to be like put this on all the awards. At least study how you use the mechanics of sound, as well as just like some of the bullet firings on a house that's sounding like firecrackers that somehow just fits like because it's hitting like that soft brick from the house. And it's like, and then it hits the door and it's like and it's just like,
Mm.
and you're like, oh my gosh, and it's so quick and like fast. Like sometimes you think people will have time, like in movies they have time to react. No, you don't. When it happens, it just is chaos,
It's
and
just
it
yeah.
shows the chaos of war. There's a grenade moment that is one of the most harrowing and most real versions I've seen. It's also stupidly gory, but like in a really, really fleshy way that it will make you feel uncomfortable watching. If
Mm.
you're a vet, I would wonder this could be really triggering. I said in my review, as much as I love people fighting for their countries, you should show them this movie as the intro video to this is what you're signing up for, because if we go to war, this is modern war, this is what it looks like. And that's all the movie tries to do and accomplish. So in the same vein, like, this won't be a film that I watch many times in my lifetime. I'll probably watch it a couple of times more, spaced out over many years for the artistic skill of it, but it is a harrowing moment of time. It also has a little bit of, like, it shows the guys that were really there. A few of them come back in the credits,
Mm.
have that, and it just has a
Oh,
little bit of information. It's brutal, but it's wonderfully brutal.
I
Honest.
really want to go see this. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it's good. It's really good. Yeah.
nice.
Okay.
Um, I want to hit on Ugly Stepsister really quick.
Okay.
I know you didn't enjoy this as much.
I enjoyed it, but yeah, not as much as you. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I mean, it's first off, you're going to have all of the comparisons to the substance, right? Because
Yeah, I think that's doing it a disservice as well. If you go in thinking it's the substance, it's not.
yeah, no, it's not. And it's a retelling of Cinderella
Yeah.
just from a different perspective.
Yeah.
And and then the commentary on what it's like to not be enough. And so there I see the parallel to the substance. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's
Okay.
that
Yeah.
because Elvira, our main character in this, at the beginning, she doesn't want these things. You know what I mean? She's not looking forward to body modifications to make her beautiful or
Mm,
pretty. Um, like, Demi Moore in the substance, that's why she's like, no, I need to do this. I want to be better, my potential, and then we watch that go out of control. Elvira starts out not wanting that, but then the competition pulls into it. Her with her stepsister, who is Cinderella, even though her name is Agnes, um, and who is classically beautiful.
mm,
And so then so there's that competition. And plus, you've put then Elvira into these etiquette classes and dance classes, and she's surrounded by people who either she feels look better than she does, or she's being told that she's ugly or that she's untalented or whatever it is. The the body horror is spaced out in
yeah.
this.
Yeah. It's not the
Um,
focus, but when it's there, it's.
yeah, yeah. The descent of madness that happens, and it's not just of one character. I mean, you get to watch all of these external influences way down and how that influences her own motivations, Elvira's motivations to do things. Now, I got to say, even though the body horror, the violence, and the gore is spaced out, when we get it, it is gnarly. I mean, the
What's
first one,
different with this movie? I don't know if you found this, Chris. There's a lot of movies, even like The Substance, they will show some stuff, but they'll actually cut away from it. This movie doesn't do that.
no,
I don't know how they did it, but you
yeah,
see it and it's slow.
yeah, and there, it's just there's one, and it's like it's shown kind of in the stills and in the trailer where she gets a nose job.
Mm,
Okay, and we're talking horse and buggy era. You know what I
yeah.
mean? So there's not the medicine that they practice is not advanced like it is now, and
There's
the
no, can you put me under, please?
no, no, and the what got me the most though was the sister's reaction to what's going on, because the camera at one point, I mean, it shows Elvira get her nose hit to
Yeah.
break it, to reshape it once. It shows that once. And then the camera shows us the mom and the sister sitting in the room watching. And the little sister is like, just, I mean, horrified out of her mind at just what's going on, you know? And as funny as that is, that's not the worst scene. I think the
Nope.
worst scene comes towards the end where Elvira had been told that she her she wants to make her this person cares so much about her, and she can see that she is such a beautiful person inside that her outside should match her inside, and so she gets her something. Later we get to see that something.
so gross. This is not a movie you want to watch while you're eating. Let me just state that as a fact.
It went on for way too long. I mean, I was like, oh, oh, oh.
Did Jerry watch this with you?
She did. She did not enjoy this. I mean, she liked the movie,
Yeah.
but she was so grossed out
Yeah.
that it was just, I mean, because it was
It's gross. Yeah.
it is, but it needs it to be in certain points to put that point on it of, is this really worth it? All you've been chasing, you know, to put yourself through this, and then what do you have to say for it afterwards? And I mean, there's a series of steps as we get towards the climax, which are just holy frick.
Let's
So
just say that there is a good fruition to this movie, like a lessons learned.
yes,
And I like that, because it had it just not, then like what you're saying, because then basically the movie is saying you should do all this so you can appear to whatever culture you're in, whatever time you're in, what according to them is what looks good, and do whatever you need to do to,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Do you have anything else? I just want to mention we started watching Dope Sick. Nope, not Dope Sick. Dope Thief.
Oh yeah, on
On
Apple.
Apple.
Yeah.
What the frick? Why have I been sitting
So
on
is
this?
it really, really good then?
It's really good, and it is tense. Um, it is freaky in like a stressful situation type of thing, not like horror. Because the entire premise is you have Werner Werner, what's his name? Mora, Wagner Mora, and Brian Tyree Henry, who in Philadelphia they cosplay basically as DEA agents to go in and rob drug dealers and take their money.
Genius.
Genius
That's
idea,
going to
right?
end well.
Yeah, well, they get in a situation where it's FUBAR, and now we're following that, which happens, I think, in the first episode. You get to that point, and then everything just all hell breaks loose. And this is, I mean, it is tense. There are funny moments in there. There are like sad moments. This is running the gamut of emotions, and the acting is outstanding.
Okay, this is jumping much higher in my list.
Well, and there's mystery in there too, because there's still somebody that we've only heard a voice. I'm 3 episodes in. The season finale is this week, so the final episode drops this week. But it is as it stands right now, I am really enjoying the show. It is not an easy binge,
Right.
It's because it's heavy, you know, but it is exciting and fun, and yeah, it works. So there you go.
Nice. Okay. Awesome. Do you want to jump back to our wonderful people in the comments?
I would love to.
Did you put down the time code?
I just did, yes.
Cool.
So going back, Crochet Allen. Listen is Danae. Um, my wife is Cherokee, little Cherokee. No, she's not she hasn't registered yet or anything like that. But
That's cool.
yeah, yeah. Let's see here. Just scrolling down. We the People wants a Jon Snow series. I don't think you're gonna get one because we haven't even had a book yet. Um, Ryan Coogler will be great in the new George. Oh yeah, the him. I don't know if you saw the trailer for him.
I don't know.
It's
Did
a
I?
teaser trailer. It just dropped like on Thursday, I think.
Mm.
Um, it looks trippy and messed up, and I'm totally there for it. I don't want to see any other thing. I've seen the teaser, and it's enough. So it's Jordan Peele producing. It's not his. He's not directing it, but it looks, yeah, really good. Um, Ryan Coogler in talks for an X Files reboot. What? Okay.
What? I mean, I'm down for that. Jeez.
Yeah. Wow. Oh yeah, Chris, go see Sinners. Go see as quickly as you can because you don't want people to
Mm.
spoil it for you, especially if you have stayed away from stuff. Oh. Do we think it could get best picture nomination? I would hope so.
I hope so. Jeez.
And you're right, though. Movies released earlier in the year sometimes have difficulty.
It's true.
Um,
So here's the thing about Best Picture, or even Oscar. It's up to the studios to promote whatever, and if they think that another movie that they've produced that year will have a better, then that's what they're going to put their money behind. So it's not necessarily that the film isn't worth Oscar. It's just whoever the studio puts up to be nominated. It's not at all skewed correctly. The
mhm,
other ones that go out through the year are more the Actor Screen Choice Guild Awards, the
mhm.
BAFTAs. Those are more like even the MTV Movie Awards are more like audience.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Critics' Choice,
yeah,
things like that, too.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. And Ludwig Göransson is the composer. Yeah.
yeah. When I saw Ludwig's name come up, I was like, of course it's Ludwig. This guy's
Yeah.
genius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need a live spoiler show. But yes, after Amy needs to go see it. Yeah, no, we don't want to. I mean, it just came out this week. So yeah.
It would be great when this comes to streaming. We could do a watch along and talk about it.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
I would want everybody to have seen it though,
Of
because
course. Yeah.
if we're gonna talk over it, it needs to, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Haley Steinfeld in True Grit. Yeah, she was great also.
That was great. Yeah.
Hmm Uh, most seamless capture of a double role in the same frame ever. There are times where they are very close together and like with lots of movement.
Mm.
I never saw a glitch.
You're like, how?
Yeah. And
Because I know how I would do it, and I wouldn't be able to do it like
yeah, no. And this was, um, I mean, on IMAX.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not like it was on a,
Yeah.
a
There was
smaller
no
screen where I'm like,
there's no half and half copy and paste. They filmed the one location and then he stood next to him and went, nee, nee, nee.
yeah,
No,
like
they
you've seen
did
some
some
TV shows.
there's a green man somewhere around that is like in a onesie doing an amazing job.
Yeah. His commitment to the score. Ooh. Yeah. I mean, it's a phenomenal score.
It
So,
is. It is fantastic.
you added a forum to the Discord so we can talk about TV shows episode by episode or movies without talking over each other in general. Oh, okay. So
Nice.
Chris and outstanding, nice. Great directors are taking chances these days. Yes,
Agreed.
yes, absolutely. Uh, Mode. Hey, well, thanks for the super chat. That's outstanding. Um, you didn't ask a question or anything, though. You just, I mean, the generosity is nice. Thank you. Um, that was very kind. Um, so, no, to mention the score, story, direction, performance, and cinematography are great. How is the sound, costumes, and production design? Immaculate. I mean, it's
Yeah. I'm just thinking. Yeah, there's distance in the sound that they create that's really good because there is a thing that's happening off in the distance with our main characters in another place, and you
Hmm.
can hear, like I could hear it before I saw it,
Uh-huh.
and it's creepy and it's done so well. Yeah. So let me just say, there's a guy peeing scene, and that's where
Cornbread.
the sound
Yep.
was used. Yeah, and it's
Yep.
fantastic. Yeah, so the sound design is awesome.
That's exactly what I was thinking too. That exact scene.
Nice.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, Mandalorian. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and he's working with Christopher Nolan on Odyssey. That's cool.
Ooh.
And then, yep, Alex Garland. Yep, doing amazing stuff.
Yep.
Um, Crochet Wow and listen, binged all the Mission Impossible reviews on Patreon. Oh, that's out. Yeah, we're looking forward to discussing number 6 soon. Um, Black Hawk, Black Hawk Down.
Hawk
Okay,
Down.
pre-war.
It's
Uh,
the prequel to Black Hawk Down.
is it really?
No.
Oh, I mean, it could have been. Oh, yeah. Ruben, I think Civil War was your favorite of last year, which is
Was.
pivotal. Civil War or Warfare?
Oh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, really hard because Civil War is more of like a journey. This one isn't. They're almost, even though they have war in the title, they're different, like very different. Sinners is going to be my favorite of the year so far. Warfare close second. Yeah.
Do we think movies made before the 2000s have been better and more meaningful stories compared to those made after 2000? No.
Mm, I think there are just. I think there's just more movies now, so we get a lot more crap. Like people are
Mhm.
churning them out. It's much easier to make movies. Uh, People less skilled and more rushed. More money doesn't mean better movies. But if you manage to push all that crap aside, we're still finding great stories, great storytellers that, like, Ryan Coogler, are willing to take chances on those. So, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Dope Thief has that uncut gems energy. Yes, but not to that degree. Also,
Oh, thank goodness.
I
Thank
don't want.
goodness.
Yeah, I
So
don't.
glad you said that. I was
I
like, really? Oh, no.
yeah, I don't want to scare people off because it is intense, but it's like that movie is uncomfortable the entire way through, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
This is not. This has differing things. So it's yeah, and Jim and I watched Dope Thief episode 1 yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, shit did go down. And then that really was a commanding voice. Dude, when you see that, yes.
Do you remember the
Uh,
first episode of the Netflix series with the birds? The Ozarks?
Ozark?
Ozark? Yeah. You
Yes.
remember that first episode? How intense
Yes.
that was?
Yes.
Is it like on the same level? 'Cause that series is dark as heck as well, but
Yeah,
brilliant.
that would be, you know what? Actually, that would be a good one, except this has more fast-paced action to it.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
There's more like chase type
Right.
of, you
Oh,
know,
this sounds right up my alley. Why haven't I been watching this?
I know, right? That's yeah, exactly.
Oh my
Um,
goodness.
yeah, practical hands-on effects of older movies are great, but I'm glad that
Mm,
we're getting more practical effects now also.
yeah.
I mean, Ugly Stepsister uses
Oh yeah.
practical effects.
Yeah.
Sinners uses
Yeah.
practical effects.
Yeah.
So
We're
there's a
we're
lot of
finding that we're going back to that, and we understand why it's magical. And with what we have now, with the prosthetics, the skill that is going into it, we can do a lot more, so it's a much more believable.
I found this dude on TikTok who makes latex masks.
Oh no, if you bought more.
Oh no, 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 no.
Okay.
These are first off, let me tell you, these are phenomenal.
Right.
They are also $800 each.
I
So,
found a dude on YouTube Reels that does hats,
uh-huh.
like makes them himself.
Oh yeah,
Ever?
are they big black hat? Like
Yeah.
I seen that guy. Yeah, it's great, isn't
Holy crap, they're awesome. But they're like $1,500. Like,
Yeah.
cool.
I mean, you're paying for the craft, so I'm not poo-pooing the
No, no,
idea.
no, no, no. I just can't afford that. Like,
No,
I want it,
yeah,
but I don't have silly money.
that's it. Like these masks that this guy makes, just like those hats, these
Mm,
are art
yeah,
crafted by the artist, and
yeah,
so you pay for art. You know what I mean?
yes,
And you pay for what you get, and you pay for
yeah,
that talent. And so,
yeah, of course.
absolutely, yeah. So,
Yeah, if I had silly money, like these are the people I'd go to.
oh, dude, I if I had stupid money like that, yes, yeah.
That one hat has a skull in the top of the fedora, like imprinted
Mhm.
skull, and then it's got these feathers and this burnt in card deck, like into the leather.
Oh,
Just like,
so
that's
cool.
something that Doc Holliday would wear. Like, I want it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I don't know
Yeah.
where I'd wear it. Like, people wouldn't get me at all in the UK. They'd be like, that dude's a loon.
Oh, hey Zed.
Hey, Zed.
Glad you're here. Uh, matte paints they used to do in film. Oh my gosh, yeah, those were beautiful too. Um, Amy, I don't know if I think it's well, I don't know. I don't know. Do you know if Ruben if it's um power
No,
plant says I think now it's a limited but could extend. Okay. Yeah, I don't
it,
know.
by the sounds of it, it sounds like a series that wouldn't end in one story.
Yeah. Mm, yeah, maybe. Yeah. Oh yeah, blood bladders exploding. Yeah, special effects. Nice. Going to see Sinners at 4:30. Outstanding. Oh, I can't wait to
Yeah.
hear what you think of this.
Yeah.
Um, a good squib pop. Yep.
Oh, love them
Uh,
squibs.
oh wow. First husband used to do all of the special effect types of
So
that's
cool.
cool.
Love it.
Yeah, Foley guys are sticking around. I saw a quote from a Foley guy who was talking about their technique and
Hmm.
how there's no set technique. It's intuition, budget, what they have on hand. I mean, it's
Yeah,
just kind of
I love that. Old school filmmaking. What you have is what you use. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Studios have gotten two pictures. Yeah, it has one battle after another with Leo, directed by Paul Thomas Anderson. They'll probably be campaigning along with Sinners.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on what they want to spend their money on
Hmm.
promoting. Yeah, uh, Blue Moon, Blue Moon something. Okay, that's cool. That would be a neat job.
Mm.
Um,
My
until
wife for a
dawn.
long time wanted to do prosthetics as in film as a
Mhm.
job. Yeah, it's hard to find a place that they'll just teach you, and then it needs to be like you need to hit the ground running with those things and be good. So,
Yeah. Mm. Until dawn. I've got my tickets to see that. Um,
is that press screening?
no, we bought tickets.
Oh,
I uh, they showed another trailer and I had to stop watching it
oh,
because they were showing new deaths. I'm like, why are you
oh,
doing
what
this?
the crap!
They're
Unless that's it. I'm really hoping because knowing the game like I do, I'm really hoping that's a misdirect.
I hope so
Yeah,
because I like literally it started off differently and I'm like I haven't seen nope okay because
because
it's
the
just like
Bloodlines, the first trailer showed a death, and I was like, that's just a clip to
oh
kind of show you what you're in for.
oh
But
no
there's a
you're
new.
thinking Final Destination.
Oh, I am. Yeah, Final
Yeah,
Destinations. Yeah.
Until Dawn is the video game one, the Sony.
No, no, no. I was just saying. I was just
Oh, you were
as a
comparing.
yeah, Final Destination Bloodlines.
Gotcha.
That the new trailer also shows different deaths. So
Oh, does it? Yeah. See, I have not seen any of the trailers for that one, which I'm glad because
yeah, don't because you're gonna love. Just like the film will probably be crap, but the deaths
oh
will be gnarly. Yeah,
yeah, that's all we're expecting anyway,
that's
right?
what I'm expecting from Until Dawn as well.
Yeah.
A lot of jump scares and stupid deaths.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All the last ones, post-apocalyptic. I don't know that
I
one. I mean,
saw a trailer, a clown in the cornfield.
Yeah, I have asked for the screeners for that one and have not heard back yet.
I want to see that movie.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, all the lost ones. Hmm.
Like, and I don't like clown movies, but this one, I was like, oh, okay.
Yes,
And
please.
also from the director of Day on Tucker versus Evil.
Oh, is really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I did not realize that.
And the
Oh,
producers of Smile. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is a creative
what?
team I need to be a part of.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that has like jumped way up.
Jumped up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Send me like who you know to ask because I
I
don't know.
will.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks.
absolutely.
Awesome.
Havoc, yep, on Netflix, Andor season 2, Locked on digital. I have not heard of that one. Oh, Ash is finally coming out. Okay. I didn't get to see that in
Oh.
the theater, but I do want to see it.
You coming this week? You?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
you.
Hey, you. Um, uh, is it Face Off the show that does the prosthetics and makeup and all?
Oh, yes. Yeah. That's cool. I enjoyed watching that. I could do with all like the pump and drama. I just want to get down to the actual prosthetic stuff. Like, show me your creations without these shows are always like, this is like make or break for me. Like it's a world ending. Yeah, I'm like, is it though? Just move on and do something else.
Yeah.
Like continue. Bullet train explosion.
Yes. I think that's going to be fun. I hope it's going to
And
be fun.
before people get upset in the comments, which I know they probably still do, it's not a remake of Speed. Speed was inspired from this original movie, which is being remade. So,
Oh, interesting.
yeah. Mm.
What's more likely to be made into a movie after Minecraft's box office success, Fortnite or GTA?
It'd be really hard to do either of those and make them interesting. GTA, I don't even know what story you would give that.
Turn on
Fortnite
the
has
news.
too many licenses. They
Yeah.
have all the licenses. That would have to be on the scale of Ready Player One. And I don't.
Have you seen? I don't understand what it is. There's something about a chicken, something Chicken Joe or something. I don't know what it is, where TikTokers and YouTube idiots have been destroying theaters.
What?
Oh yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know the scene in the movie. I don't know what's going on. But at some point, like they come out with fire extinguishers and throwing food and dildos and just
For
all
what?
kinds.
In respect
Minecraft.
to Fortnite? Oh,
No,
Minecraft maybe.
Minecraft. Yeah,
Why?
I don't know. I, don't-
Arrest them.
well, yeah,
Flipping
but
heck.
I would think as theaters, I would just stop showing the movie. I would just be
Jesus.
like, screw you.
I mean, it was super busy. It was so nice to see that the cinema was busy, and it was just families going to see Minecraft maybe.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
it's
I don't.
been really popular here,
Nice. Okay.
but we've not had any of that malarkey.
Hmm.
Yeah.
If it literally, if that were my theater, next day it would be done. I would.
Yeah, but theaters have like they sign a contract license to show it so many times, so they
Yeah,
have to.
I would tell corporate, here's the deal. You have to hire a hazmat team every time that we in between showings.
Yeah,
Because I mean, it was like the theater was destroyed. I've even seen chairs ripped out.
that's insane.
Yeah, I mean,
Because they were enjoying the movie so much, or
no,
like
this was
there
performative
was
type of
like a
stuff.
creeper exploded, so they're gonna make it like
It was
what's
just a bunch of idiots who
was
happened
it
to bring
one
a bunch.
cinema or did it happen in
I
many
think it's
places?
happened at a couple.
That's insane.
Yeah. So yeah. Uh,
America.
uh-huh. Yeah. Since GTA is on the news, Fortnite's probably more likely. Oh, Call of Duty Warzone, the movie. Nicki Minaj is in it. What? Okay, Chicken Jockey. Thank you. I don't understand what
Chicken
that is.
jockey. Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I've seen that around as well. Chicken Jockey.
Okay.
That's what everybody's been talking about in the Minecraft movie.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, that's when they go nuts, and it's just
Well, my son and his girlfriend went and saw it, and they said the movie is really, really shit, but it's also great. So, like, the script is terrible, but
okay.
it's fun. Like you said, Jack Black was excellent, and
Momoa.
what Momo was brilliant. Yeah,
Huh.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Cheech and Chong's last movie. They missed an opportunity to have it come out tomorrow. April 20th, man. Blaze it up. Celebrate. Light them up if you got it.
2020, man.
Yeah.
420.
For 420, yes.
Yeah.
The Kilgren, On Swift Horses, and Accountant 2.
Dude, I'm so bummed by your review of The Accountant 2. So bummed.
Yeah. The movie's all over the place. The story is,
Because you know how much I enjoyed the first one.
dude, the first one is phenomenal, especially since after you rewatched it, I then rewatched it, and
That's, okay.
Fortnite rights are bought. GTA is in production. Both are not 4-quadrant movies, meaning Zelda could make $1 billion. The other two IPs may half that, unless the story's good, which we know the story would not be good.
What?
I don't know. Live chickens have also been brought into the theaters. Yeah, so there you go.
Come on, man. People, this is literally why we can't have nice things.
Absolutely.
It's just stupid.
Etole, season 1. Black Snow, season 2.
Mm.
Rehearsal, season 2. Ernest Cole, Lost and Found.
Those are titles.
I have the screeners, I think, for Black Snow season 2. Season 1 was just okay. It was just kind of slow.
I have the screeners for Etolero.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if it's my cup of tea.
Yeah. A Tragedy Foretold, Flight 3045. Pangolin.
Might watch that one.
Did you?
No, I might watch that one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the point of just destroying it? I don't either. It
so stupid, right? I mean, they need a good hiding. I'm sorry to say, but
publicly,
yes,
and bloodily,
a good whipping. Let's bring back that sort of,
with the
here with the skull that you've destroyed public property. We're gonna take it out of your hide.
What's the movie? Passion of the Christ.
That with the whip that has like bone fragments in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Andor season 2 also.
Is that this week?
I think so. Yeah. Zed watched Sinners last night. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Still can't comprehend why directors are, because Zed because while that happened before, racism is alive and well in the United States.
It's almost worse than it's ever been.
Yeah, it's being celebrated outright. Like, they're not even hiding their racism anymore from the top down, and it is disgusting. Like,
the Ku Klux Klan is not dead.
No.
Let's just say that. They're alive and well.
Yeah, it's almost too obsessive that they neglect to address the ongoing violence in the world today. Well, they're drawing parallels that it hasn't even stopped. Like, it never went away. That's the thing. And that's why you continue to get these movies. It's not because they're harping on something that happened and went away. It's just, it is, I mean, let's see here. Creators were subject to invasions by Alexander the Great and the Mongols. They invaded what is now Pakistan and India, imposing their culture, language, religion on them. Yeah. But are you currently experiencing Mongol,
invasion,
violence,
and
stuff? Here, people of color, and like, just not white. And even then when they're white sometimes, but
Yeah.
not white. It is a disgusting epidemic that I truly believe these types of people should be ended immediately. No ifs, ands, or buts, no time to change. You've had your time to change. I don't care where you grew up. Um, I'm sorry, in today's world, with enough, all of the information that we have available, um, and there are certain states that I think should just be wiped off the map because the majority of the people in them are bigoted assholes who deserve to die bloodily.
Look what you did, said.
I'm going to a protest later today, and I am bringing my stabbies because if there's a Nazi, somebody's gonna shank a bitch.
You heard it here, guys.
And both of my knives are concealable.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Yeah, I'm not taking my big knives.
All right. Yeah.
I'm taking my pointy, sharpie, smaller ones.
You're not taking your machetes.
No, those are harder. Those are
Or your
hard to
Ginsu blades.
conceal. Yeah, no, I'm taking my little ones so that I
You
can
need a long
take it
black
out,
coat so you
stab
can.
it under their armpit once or twice, or at their gut level, and then move on.
Look what you did, said.
Get Zelda casting soon. In the Minecraft movie, in the scene, Black and Momoa fighting in a ring, and the opponent is a baby zombie on a chicken. Okay.
But why does that make kids destroy things?
Because they're stupid. They're influencers that do it for the algorithm.
Cool.
Yeah, we've got, let's see here. So tomorrow is Easter 420, Hitler's birthday. There's something else also. That's also
It's Hitler's
tomorrow.
birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, that's why some people celebrate. Which is shit.
Wow.
Yeah. Sure, yeah, you don't hold those people actions of your ancestors. See, we're not holding for accountable for their ancestors. We're holding them accountable for what they're doing now. And America is overrun with bigoted, racist mentality.
So I said the difference is you're talking about stuff that you think that they're just harping on about history. The thing is about history is that reflection is what's reflected to what's happening now. So it's a really accurate and needs to be told stories because media has always been the thing. If you look back, World War II, the movies that were showcased were reflecting what was going on in history. And now we're living in a time of history that's really interesting in the worst ways. And some creatives, directors will step out and go, actually, I can do something that's really entertaining, but I also can bring something that needs to be talked about.
Well, and it would be one thing if racism and slavery and all that was not a thing anymore in the US.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a story my wife and I watched in Sundance 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. This story where we're watching it, and it's on a slave plantation, and there are a ton of black slaves there, and one of them escapes, and she's running through the forest, and she hits the edge of the forest and is almost run over by a big rig because this movie is taking place in the late 1970s, and it is a true story. 1970s in the United States, a slave plantation. Burn them to the fucking ground.
I'm with you there. It's
I
disgusting.
I have zero time for racists and bigots, and I will slit your throat, bury you in my backyard, and continue on with my day with no problem. Yes, the chicken jockey is plain stupid.
Oh, weird.
Uh, they may have been different back then where you're at in America, not so much. Yeah. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's true.
we live in the same
We
society.
live in bonkers.
That's, yeah. Oh, the two types of people. Yeah.
And the Dutch. Oh my gosh, I really need to watch that film again. It's great.
Yes, that was great. Uh, we actually didn't get to go to the last protest because my wife was sick. So I did post videos on TikTok of the first protest that we went to, and it was great. I mean, it was, it was nonviolent. We saw one old lady with a poster. I mean, she was an old lady. She's like, I'm too old for this shit. And it was great. And so yeah, Earth Day might be tomorrow also, which, there you go.
Yeah.
Zed likes Get Out and Nope. Addresses what's going on today. Well, yeah, he does. He does do that, but he's also drawing on what was in the past too. So
Yeah, in Get Out, he does draw on a lot in the past there as well.
Yeah.
So did in Nope as well. Actually, all of his work.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, he's speaking into the current culture as well, and it's
Yeah.
No, these are phenomenal directors, and I love the stories that they're
Great directors.
creating.
Yeah.
Yeah. World full of tribal conflicts, cultural clashes, hate groups, and racism. So F1 and full Thunderbolts is your most anticipated.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to both of those, Chris.
Nice. Yes.
Strangely looking forward to Thunderbolts.
I am too. I saw a trailer. It was probably the same trailer. I just haven't been paying attention to them. And I gotta say, I'm not going in with the mentality of it connecting to other Marvel projects.
Exactly.
I just
It
want
looks
it
like
to
they're just fighting their thing. It's similar to Guardians on Earth,
yeah.
and it looks like they're really having fun with those characters. Like David Harbour, like sure, I love that guy. I'm like, just yes, give me more of that. Don't take themselves too seriously. Give them someone to fight. Also, it does help, I think, that they're kind of human, right? They're not superpowered gods, so there's more at stake. Like they're strong. Okay, he's got some of the serum, and you've got
Yeah.
anti-American man, anti-Captain
Ghost.
America, yeah, Echo Ghost. They're all like superhuman in parts, but they're still like none of them can fly. None of them. Yeah.
I want to know who Bob is, though. I got to know who Bob is.
Who's Bob? Yeah.
I really hope that they don't try and shoehorn in pieces of like other Marvel things or try to, you know what I mean? Like introduce characters that are going to continue on. Just stop. Just let it be natural.
Do the thing that was connecting like they did before. End credit scene, building to something larger. Great.
Exactly. Yeah. Earth Day is the 22nd. Mike Benz and Darren Betty. If you don't know who they are, you need to Google them and see what's going on with those great people fixing to be in the government. Okay, cool. I will. Thank you. I will look both of those up.
Talking about Sinners quickly.
Yeah.
Did you stay to the end of the credits?
Yes, through both of them.
Okay, great. Because there's like, for those that are going to watch it, there's like, the credits start rolling, and then there's like fade to black, and then there's a whole long scene, and then
like proper scene.
Yeah, proper scene, and then right at the end there's another scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that one doesn't. I don't think that one is as necessary.
No, but you could take information from that if you were looking into it. But it's also just like, hey, thanks for staying to the end of the credits.
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic, dude. That the current Fantastic Four trailer.
Oh, there's a new one?
Yeah, it made me want to see it somewhat.
Because you were like, nah.
Oh yeah, no, that first teaser, I was not feeling it at all. Um, I found out Julia Garner is Silver Surfer, which is outstanding.
That's fantastic. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I didn't know about that. So I mean,
My gosh, the
I was
hate from
surprised.
the fans for Julia Garner because they're doing a
Oh
female Silver Surfer. Ah, people need to get over it themselves already. Seriously.
yeah, yes, uh, yeah, yeah, exactly, yeah. The title music. I don't remember the title music. I just remember. I mean, I was just blown away by
Mm,
how much it changed for me because
mm,
I did not want to see it at all, and then I was like,
yeah.
oh, so yeah. 28 years later.
Just saw the trailer for the first time at the cinema, and I was like, I wasn't that excited for it, but now I'm like, wow, that looks creative. Now I'm like, okay, Danny Boyle, I see
Yeah,
you.
that
Mm,
behind the scenes of Gun Superman looks
mm.
great.
I'm staying away from everything from Superman now. I've seen the first teaser trailer. I don't want to watch the dog thing. I don't want to watch anything else. I want to go in as fresh as I can.
Yes. Uh, when is
That
28
we
years
the
later?
people.
Is it May?
I know it's soon.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Now I am interested. Exactly. Okay, so we've reached the end of the comments here. Do
We have the time to listen to you, bro. So,
I have munchies. Do you want,
okay,
so here's the
munchies.
thing.
Yeah.
Everybody gets to vote. You get to vote once. We
Yeah.
need to do it quickly, but in the comments, you're going to type the number one, two, or three.
Okay.
I have them sitting in order one, two, and three here. So that's all you get. Just
Okay.
know that the I'm not thrilled about any of them. Okay, Ruben has chosen two. You don't. What? Not sure you get to vote, but whatever.
Of course, I get to vote. What are you talking about?
We the People goes number one. Oh,
Come on, guys, vote.
yeah, we need to land on a consensus here. Amy goes number two. Okay, two is in the lead right now. 28 days later is June 20th. AJ goes number two. Oh, okay, we got three for
Ooh,
two now.
okay.
Things going on in the world. There are terrible things in the world. Yes, there is genocide in
Stop
Gaza.
controversies. Don't feel bad. This Chris is very. He's living in it at the moment, so it's very real.
Yeah,
Yeah, America's like gone downhill.
yeah. But I'm still. I mean, I think it's terrible that we can't talk about. You know what? The genocide in Gaza is wrong. That does not make me a supporter of Hamas.
Yeah,
You know, I
yeah.
can say that the Palestinian people are being eradicated by a militant group, and that does not mean that I think the Hamas terrorists are correct in any shape or form. But I also don't think the Israeli army is correct in any shape or form. So
There are equally culpable
culpable.
people on
Yeah.
both sides. Yeah,
So yeah, no, I know. And there's still genocide going in, like in Rwanda, isn't there? Still.
all over Africa. There's stuff
Yeah.
going on.
The world is hell at the moment. Number one. So we are
Number one,
one. We're
two still.
We're tied now. One. Okay. Number two is now winning. No, you do both. No, I'm not doing both. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. No, you're. Yeah. See, a lot of people for going number two.
Nice.
Hey, just kidding.
Hello.
Yeah, Cavill Finn to be explored. Okay, fair enough. Uh, guys, absolutely barking. If you speak out because you want Israel to stop, you get, yeah.
Yeah.
exactly. No, you do, and there's no nuance left in this that I can think that Hamas is wrong, and yet the genocide is also wrong.
Yeah.
Those can be both mutually exclusive, and it doesn't make one true or not, or the other not true. We are tied.
However long the dog has
Oh,
been licking its asshole, it's not mutually exclusive. It's there to stay.
the number two actually is winning right now. Okay, so we're gonna go number two.
2. Cool.
We're gonna do number two. This
Doo-doo.
I'm not sure if this is the one I was least looking forward to or not.
No cheating.
No, it's not cheating. Terrible sounding, but Takis, which I'm not a huge fan of Takis. I did try the blue ones. Um,
What? I don't even know what
this
that
is
is. What's a taki?
It's like a round tortilla chip kind of type of thing. Some of them are spicy. This is a guac flavored. Now I like guac.
Okay. Yeah.
This doesn't make me excited though.
Is it a chip?
Well, it's like think a tortilla chip, like you have.
Oh, like a
chip.
triangle.
Yeah, except it's not a triangle; it's rounded. It's rolled.
Oh, okay.
They are
I'm so confused.
wow. The I don't know if you've ever dried peppers and then crushed them up.
No, can't say that I have.
It has a pepper smell to it, like a not a black pepper type of smell, but like a chili pepper type of smell. But also, if they've been dried, they tend to get a musty smell after a little bit. So this had that musty smell of like old jalapeno. They're not nearly as green as I thought they were going to be. I'm choosing. Oh, I get a few of them. I don't know if you can. Can you see how
they look horrible color? That's for sure.
I'm trying to get it to focus
look more
here.
They actually look like a blunt.
Yeah, I don't know why my camera refuses to focus. There we go.
Ah, there we go. Oh, nice.
So
okay.
If you can.
That's better.
So it's I mean, it's a chip. It's covered. It's yeah. So
looks like a leaf.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. The 3. You stuff the whole 3 in there.
I also don't have anything to drink, which is making this worse.
Oh, that's a mistake.
Yeah, it was. I didn't even think about that. These are not horrible.
Okay. Your face says otherwise.
It has a good amount of spice to it, which is nice. I mean, it's not hot.
Yeah.
But it's tangy. You know what I mean? Like, so you get the jalapeno type of thing. So that's nice. I appreciate that because it's not bland.
Yeah.
It does not taste like guacamole to me though. Like more than anything, it tastes like leaves.
I said it looked like a leaf rolled up. Maybe that just went into your mind.
Nah, it's like almost like I was eating a raw jalapeno.
Oh.
Which has a slightly different taste than like a cooked jalapeno. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or even a pickled jalapeno.
Yeah. So fresher.
Yeah, but less I don't know, like sharp in the taste. Like I don't know how to it feel like
what's the taste that it leaves you with?
Like the spice is still in my mouth, so I'm enjoying that. It does not taste like guacamole at all. Now I might dip these in guac because I think that would be good because it would add more spice because I make my guac pretty spicy anyway.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, I did not like them at the beginning. the aftertaste is not bad now, and I think that's mostly because of the spice that's included.
Okay.
Had it
Mostly.
mostly, yeah, had it not had that,
Mm.
then n- no, I wouldn't. I don't think I would enjoy it at all because the flavor itself, it's like jalapeno with like a lot of cilantro. That's I think what I'm tasting too.
Okay. Nice.
So
Well, not terrible then. Yeah.
yeah, not horrid, but
What will happen
uh,
to these? Will you eat them or will you donate them to like another cause?
um, no, I think I'll eat some of these, especially because I do have guac in the fridge,
Ah,
so
well, there you
I
go.
will eat some
Do a
of these.
little
Yeah,
chip
no,
and
these
dip.
are
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, these are good. So
Nice.
yeah, all this talk is for a good Monday morning podcast called Munchies and Cultural Movements. Who does number two work for? Which I consider movements also there. Um, yeah, see, there you go. To, exactly. You don't have to be, it doesn't have to be one or the other. It's both too. Amy's excited by these. Um, yeah, all of the Takis I've tried. Oh, of all the Takis you've tried these, yeah. Spicy though, taste jalapeno-y. Yes, exactly. It's yeah, it's just not guac. Like that's the thing. Like it doesn't taste like guacamole. Um, I've had the blue Takis, which those are kind of spicy too, which is nice, but yeah, I didn't really enjoy those as much, so I just threw those away. Um, guacamole flavored chips, more more lime taste with peppers. Yeah.
The lime and the coconut.
Musty is the other spectrum of moist curds. There you go. Yes.
That's a new horror that's been unlocked.
Puffy corn byproducts that are green. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Rolled tortilla chips. Sabritone's chili and lime. Have you ever had those? No. I'll have to a yellow and red bag. Okay, I'll look for those. Um, Tostitos has a green chili salsa flavored chip, which I wasn't excited for. And then we tried those, and then we needed to order like 4 more bags because it's crack and just so good. Um, our show was all over the place today.
Like that's any different from any other
I
week.
know, I know. Do we do we have anything else that we need to do?
No, we did everything. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Then we will wrap up at almost 4 hours. Friends, we appreciate you. Um, thank you for all the discussions, for the comments and the everything. Yeah, this was great. Yeah, thanks for the chat. Awesome community. And also join the Discord if you
Mm.
haven't, because it is yeah, it's a great place for everybody to congregate after after the show and before the show and
Mm.
yeah, it has been all over the place, but the best. So that I'm glad. I'm glad. Uh, appreciate us. Thank you. We appreciate you and the commentary, just the discussion back and forth. It's great.
Yeah.
Yes. Everybody be safe. Have a really great time. Don't forget, we have our Patreon, patreon.com/the bearded ones. We also have our Discord, like I talked about. Yeah,
Mm.
I think that's it. We're
Who's
going
watching
to,
the wrestling?
you know what? I thought about, I know nothing about wrestling, which I think might actually be kind of fun, is doing a live on one of these
Yeah.
wrestling Mondays
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. You know, the WW, it's
on
the big
Netflix.
one on
Oh,
Netflix. Yeah, it's
what?
Mania. It's WrestleMania.
Oh, where?
And they're doing 2 parts tomorrow night and
Oh,
Monday night, I think. Yeah.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe Ruben and I are going to talk offline and
We'll
see what we
talk.
can
We
do on
might do a
because
live.
that might.
Might be really fun.
Do you know about Do you know?
Oh no, I'm not up to. I know some of them, but that'll be like you'll know John Cena or
Oh yeah. I know John Cena. I've never
yeah.
seen him before, but I know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen him either, but I know of him.
Dude, no, I'm seeing. Oh wait, okay. So there is Raw on Monday.
Yeah,
There. Oh, it's the next several Mondays.
yeah,
Um.
they do like loads of live. Yeah,
Oh, okay. It's Face the Fallout from. Yeah, I don't understand this.
but if you type
Wins.
in WrestleMania live on Sunday, tomorrow at midnight BST, so I don't know what
Oh,
time that is.
so they're not going to have that. This is just going to be after WrestleMania, and
What?
it's the unforgettable moments and superstars face the fallout from WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas.
They don't have it, but why is it live on Netflix yet?
Seriously, let me just look for. Let me actually search WrestleMania.
Okay.
Oh no, the Road to WrestleMania. Um, no,
WrestleMania
those are
XL.
what?
Yeah, WrestleMania XL, whatever that is in Roman numerals.
WrestleMania XL.
Sunday, Netflix.
No,
No.
not in
Okay.
the
It
UK or the US.
must be different licensing issues then.
Yeah, because we probably have because it's probably pay-per-view here. But um
Here we go.
yeah. Oh that yeah. Let's do
It's
it every
Peacock
yeah.
in the US.
Oh, seriously? Wait a minute.
Yeah,
I
I
have
think it
Peacock.
is. Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see because I have Peacock. Um
The only issue we might have is if it's live and they're different stream times again, then you'll be reacting to who's won a particular match before we see it.
oh yeah, that's true. Stand and Deliver is on right now. WrestleMania 41 tomorrow at 1 p.m. Um oh yeah, but you know what? I'm sorry everybody, but tomorrow is sloth day.
Your
Um
sleep day.
I don't get up until around well, I get up to feed the dog and then I go back to bed and then I wake up whenever I wake up and I have maybe a snack and I doom scroll for a little bit, maybe watch an episode of a show or something. And then I make myself tired and I go back to sleep and then I wake up again and then I do the same and I go back to sleep until it's about 7 o'clock at night and
Well,
then we
maybe
get up
we
and
can watch it like we did last time. I'll just watch it and comment in the Discord chat.
there you go. There you go. Yeah. So, I mean, it's not that I don't love you all, but I mean, this is the day of the week that I get I get
It's the
sleep.
day of the Lord and the day of rest.
It's my day of sleep. So, yeah. Amy, yeah, happy Easter to those who celebrate and don't. Happy 420 to those who celebrate and don't. Happy weekend to celebrate to those who celebrate or neither or both. So there you go. Yeah. Uh, you used to watch it, but not since they tried to force Roman Reigns down my throat. See, I would have a blast with this because I don't even know what this means. There is a WrestleMania 41 Saturday, which starts in 1 hour and 16 minutes, which is a premium live event, which I don't even know if that means I can't get to it. I wonder if I
What?
have to have premium.
I don't know what
I'm
that
going to
means.
apologize if sound comes on here. How do I mute it? There we go. So yeah, let's see. We the people. I don't know what that. I
It's a
can't see that
chick.
emoji.
Happy Easter, I
Oh,
think. It's a chick in an
okay.
egg.
Chicken
Oven, I
jockey.
think.
19th and 20th. Okay, yes. Know nothing of WrestleMania either. Um, I can. Oh, thank you, Jeff. Also, yes, for confirming. Peacock in the U.S. I can. I will be able to do. I think a WWE Raw at some
Okay.
point on a Monday night.
All right. Yeah, I'm up for that.
Okay. I mean, that's
Yeah.
like 3 a.m. your time, though, I think.
Well, I can do it one time. We'll
Okay.
see.
Okay. Okay. I was thinking about it and I thought, you know what? Thinking back to the boxing thing, as somebody who knew zero about boxing,
Yeah,
I
that
had
could be
fun.
really fun.
I
Yeah.
don't know how many people I annoyed, but I had fun. So
And you know
yeah.
what? Apparently, Raw is so much better like the better version of the WWE now.
Oh, is it really?
Raw's where it's at. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Whatever that means. Yeah.
You need to put it on stage on Discord. Oh, Chris thinks he knows how. Oh, okay. Nice.
I don't know what that means, but
Yeah.
cool.
I think it's a way to stream it.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Chicken jockey.
Yeah. So you know what you actually might be able to do is stream it from your OBS
Oh.
into I don't know. I don't know if you could do that into Discord though. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody that I don't even know what happened. Okay. Thank you. We'll we'll see you next week, okay? Take care. And we will see you next time. Okay. Bye.
Bye.